Oh, hello there. Welcome to Crafters TV. I hope you're having a wonderful time. It's Monday, isn't it? I hope it hasn't been too painful so far. We have got a wonderful Monday Makers show coming up for you over the next few hours. It will, of course, be featuring Hunky-dory as well. So I know Anne-Marie is standing by. She's like a coiled spring, ready to share with us what is left, essentially, of all the amazing products that we've been bringing you throughout the course of today. But he is back. The hottie Scotty himself is in the building on his third outfit of the day. I know he's like the quick change specialist here at Crafters TV. Is this a thing now? Is this like do I need to start changing every show, or?
I just thought, do you know what? It's a special occasion. Anne-Marie's in the building. Let's just change up my uniform. So let's just mix it up, change it up, and we'll go for a quite chilled Monday night. So
yes,
nothing as bright as in his vibe. But when it comes to these cards, you can be making bright and vibe kind of cards if you want. It's up to you. You don't have to. We've got the pop-outs. We've got these ones coming up, so we're going to be having a look at these first and foremost. So they are relatively flat. You know, you might just need to pop them into a little envelope box if you want, but you can then be creating these super cool pop-outs. Lots of different styles you could be using. However, you might not want to use them as the pop-out, and you might want to use them on the front of your card, and as a bit of a shaker, you absolutely can. Then we're going to be coming into what I absolutely adore. These are absolutely fantastic. These are our shadow sentiments, or shadow, what are they exactly called, Georgina? Shadow sentiments. I was right the first time. The only reason being I had to question myself is these actually launched when I was off, so I've not had a proper show dedicated to them. So we're going to be having a look at these. These are so cool. I had to play with them last week, and they're really, really simple. If you love your stamps where you line them up with a 1/4 inch angle, then you're going to love these ones here, but you've got lots of things you can do with them. And then another one that launched when I had a bit of time off was the Enchanted Dreams. Now within this one here, you've got that little bit of Gilding flakes inside the collection, which is included, but then you've got all about the dreams and the enchantment aspect to them. You've got things like your unicorns in here, which you can be colouring them whichever way that you want. You've got edger dies, you've then got your character stamps, you've got stencils, you've got so much more, including some flower forming. So you can see straight away from those 3 samples that I showed you, a lot more of a muted tone there. You've got that hint of peachy pinks with greys and whites. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour collection within this collection, and one that I know lots of little girls will absolutely love, and some of the boys too.
Absolutely. They were a really lovely selection of products coming up for you on the show this evening. Also, Anne-Marie's here in the building. Ready for the final instalment, Anne-Marie?
Always, yeah.
Fantastic. We're going to be showing you what's left, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Not a lot left. Still some bargains to be had, though.
Definitely, definitely. Some of the things that have sold out, we will be able to bring back as well. Next time we're here, we'll bring some more of our core things.
And some rainbow mirror pad, please. Rainbow mirror pad. Excellent. Anne-Marie will come up in about an hour's time. We'll be here with you from 7 o'clock, which is 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. If you are over on the West Coast. Lots of you tuning in saying hello already, which is wonderful. Nee says, a good afternoon shout out from New Jersey to our CCTV team, social media team across the pond. Hello to our amazing Craig and Fab Joe and Anne-Marie. Thanks for sharing your Valentine's with us. Love you all, guys. We love you too, Nee. Jill says, hi from North Yorkshire. Aisha says, hello everyone. Joe, you look great in that pink sweater. Thank you. Craig, where is your Valentine's love?
Where's my
Valentine's love?
Just somewhere.
Oh, I think you're talking about Charlotte.
My Valentine's love?
We're talking about Charlotte. I don't know.
I don't know.
Charlotte said me in my ear. I was confused. Anyway, we're going to move on. Another outfit change, says Nee. We feel so special. Good afternoon, Sarah from Surrey, Florida, sunny Florida, says, for holidays. I don't think I'm annoying, Charlotte. Nee says, love that colour on you, Craig. And Lynn says, Joyce, Joe, Craig, Anne-Marie, the CTV team, and the wonderful social media superstar. Good evening. Right, let's crack on, because there is loads to share with you. We're going to start with these. There's loads of stuff on the website. I'd absolutely urge you to get over there and have a look at all the stuff that's coming out. But I want to share these with you. They are the pop-out scene dies. They are absolutely awesome. They make the inside of your card look as amazing as the outside of your card. This one here as well is another one of those designs. They are fantastic. You can just use these small stamps and dies on their own, away from this concept if you want to. Let me take you through the different designs that you are getting. So you're going to get Secret Garden, which is that one there with the little schmetterling, that butterfly on the middle there. You've got Time to Celebrate, Country Village, Into the Woods. This one here is Party Vibes. That there is Our Home. You've got Enjoy the Bubbles, which I think is my favourite one of all of these. And also Go Camping. Lots of chatting away. Aisha says, hello again. Joe, you look great in that pink sweater. Hang on, Colleen says, ha ha ha, I totally read that like you did, Joe. She just sent this. Why not? Oh, what she means is not where is your love, as in the love of your life. She means why no red or pink on Valentine's Day, is what Aisha is saying.
Okay. Well, I did have it earlier on.
You did, didn't
I
you?
did have it earlier.
He was looking fabulous, and he got ink all over himself. You can borrow Charlotte's jacket, apparently. Jumper? What are you going to wear, Charlotte, if he takes your jumper? You've already taken it off. Go and get it. If you want to pop through and put your Charlotte's
jumper. Have you got anything else to go through before I do it demo, Joe?
Well, I could waffle for a minute or so. You pop through. Yeah, don't mind me. Yeah, don't worry. You go in front of the camera. It's fine. Don't forget, there's lots of other stuff coming out in the show. So Enchanted Dreams is going to be coming out. We've got the Tricolour Aquas. We've got the Paisley pads on. Not seen those for a while. Those Shadow Sentiments too. There's ink pads. Got a mega bundle for you on the Centura Pearl as well. There is absolutely loads coming up and loads to shop. Before I'll be giving you a heads up tomorrow on what's happening as well. It's Singles Appreciation Day tomorrow as well. And who have they put in for that show? Me and Craig, of course they have. I think it looks great. Do you know what it looks great? It looks a lot like a Ruth Langsford, doesn't it?
It does actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
You know,
I think it might be a bit on the big side, but...
No. Do you know, it smells lovely though.
Does it? What does it smell of?
It smells of Charlotte.
Lavender and potpourri.
Sorry?
What does it smell of? Can you describe it?
I think you said... No, I think you said Lambert and Butler.
No, she smokes Rothmans.
Charlotte doesn't smoke, by the way. Just girl's perfume.
Oh,
it smells nice.
It looks great on you. You're going to keep it on for the whole show?
Yeah, I just don't think the teal works
well.
But
just
you know
tuck
what?
the teal under a bit, you'll be all right.
Sorry?
Just tuck the teal under, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I love girls' jumpers. All my jumpers are from the ladies section. Anyway, I mean, we're 9 minutes in, Craig. We haven't really done anything yet. Charlotte is now on wardrobe duty. I love it. Have you got anything I could put on, Charlotte, for this show? No. Okay. Right.
What about Georgina?
Georgina, got anything I could wear for the show? No. Oh, that's all right. I already look fabulous. That's fine. Anyway, pop-outs is what I think we're talking about first.
We'll have a look at them, will we? Will we see what we're going to do? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just ignoring what they're saying in my ear. Here we go. Let's go. It's nice and soft. What we're going to do is I have got a piece of...
Don't get it near a naked flame, though.
White, smooth, or ink. 6x6. 6x6. This is just our white, smooth stamping card. And then what I'm going to do, because we're going to use these pop-outs in a slightly different way, so I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. So I'm scoring from the left-hand side. It is the lid side, but it actually doesn't really matter for this as long as it's 1/4 inch in. It's either our scoreboard, or if you were lucky enough to get the adorable scoreboard, you could be using that. And then what I actually do need to do as well is I am going to score at 3 inch, not all the way down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little mark, just so I know roughly where the 3 inch is. And then what we can do is I'm going to come in with the die itself. So with this die that actually creates the pop-out, it is got no outline, cutting edge. So therefore what's going to happen is it's going to stay in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in the middle of my cardstock. I'm going to use my low-tack tape to secure it. And as I said, this was as a guide at the moment, because what would happen if I put my score line all the way through, it would go through the image, which I don't want. So therefore, it's just a visual guide as to where the center point is. And as low tack as our tape is, when you put it through the Gemini, the power of the Gemini can actually make the low tack tape take away the fibres of your cardstock.
Oh, we don't want that, do we?
You don't want that at all. So this centre piece, this is what's going to be the way. So I've popped my tape within the middle. Plate configuration, it's the same for all wafer thin dies. Base cut and plate, your card, your die, plastic, magnetic, and then top plate. That will then cut the design in the middle. That's going to create the aperture. And with these dies, because these give you lots of apertures, you know what that gives you, Joe?
Oh, yeah, it gives you an opportunity to craft.
It does indeed. So we can then pop these bits
Anne-Marie's
out.
laughing at all the jokes today. She hasn't heard these like the rest of our poor viewers. Loving the gags today.
All these different gags. So now what I'm going to do is let's just fold each edge. I'm going to fold them back on themselves. I'm going to give them a burnish at each side. And then what I'm going to do again is I'm going to come back and let's just pop that up to the side. And then I'm going to continue that line only up until our die cut design has started and ended. So I'm going to come all the way there. Let's move that out the way. And then let's bring this. So it's going to be a mountain and the two edges are going to be a valley.
Is there a minimum card weight you do this with, Craig?
So the actual card blank and the actual centre bit, I would always do round about 280, 300,
okay.
Simply because this is kind of like the mechanics, this is what's holding it together. When it comes to decorating it, you could be using your pattern papers or that are a less heavy weight. So then what I'm going to do within this one here is I'm going to then add my tape in a moment and we're going to use this so it's actually going to be the pop out within the middle. So what I can then do is let's bring in my tape, which is here. And then I'm just using my double-sided tape because this is going to hold just as much as red liner. And before I pop that in, what I'm also going to do is do a little bit of colouring, Joe.
Okie doke.
We're going to get our tri-blends in and we're going to colour some of these bits.
Brilliant. Sam McDonald is wishing us all a happy Valentine's Day. She says, happy Valentine's Day, Craig, Joe, Anne-Marie, some social media superstar and all behind the scenes. A lot of love for your jumper. Rose is loving it. You're going to have a job get it off him after the show, Charlotte. I think
know.
she's quite taken by
It's
it.
mine now.
Yeah, possession is 9/10 of the law, you know. She said you can have it.
She did. I heard that.
Where's it from, Charlotte?
Next.
Oh, it was from Next, but it was £3 in a charity shop, so you're welcome to it.
I'll have it. She thinks I'm joking. Do you not like it, Charlotte?
You only wear it once a year.
True. Oh, it's got a big love heart on it. You could, sorry, we're just having like this conversation and
Chilling out with our mates, aren't
fill
we,
you
on
all
Monday
in.
evening? I mean, you know, it's Monday night. We're just celebrating the fact we got through Monday. That's it.
Only
Have
another.
you had a, yeah, how's your Monday been at home? Let me know. I'd love to know.
Sorry, Joe, what were you saying?
Just let me know how your Monday was at home.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were speaking to me there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was starting to go into my colour and corner
It's Singles Appreciation Day tomorrow, Craig, isn't it?
there. It is.
We might be having a chat about that in the morning. Yes. I haven't seen too much like mushy stuff today, though, I must admit.
Oh, have you
Hasn't
not?
really been,
Oh,
no.
I have.
Have you?
Oh,
Oh, it's been awful, and Charlotte has hated it. She'd like you to know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to say I'm happy for you. Any questions or comments you've got, get them into me. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion. If you are over on YouTube, there's loads coming up. Remember, Anne-Marie is coming up in about 45 minutes' time. As well, which is brilliant. You're also getting lots of different designs in here, 8 different designs. They are available individually if you want to get them individually as well. Of course, you can do that at $7.99 or $9.95. However, you've got a great saving when you get them all together. So you save $38.36 or $47.76. Also, remember, you can use your Club Inspired discount. Also, remember as well, for the rest of today, you can use the code LOVE14 and get 14% off. So actually, Charlotte, there's reasons to be cheerful for Valentine's Day. You get 14% off.
That's really good. In fact, we've still got that on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Sometimes you usually find that something like that for a specific occasion, such as Valentine's Day, it usually ends at like 11:59 the day before.
The day before?
Yeah, the day before.
Oh, that's not very romantic,
No, it's
is
not,
it?
is it? It's not. I agree with you. But some places do that.
Oh.
It's not nice. It's not
Do
fair.
must admit, I've had a barrage of marketing emails about Valentine's Day this year. Do I want to send flowers? No. Do I want to send
I've had
chocolates?
flower emails,
no.
yeah.
Do I want to send cards and presents? No. No,
I've
I
had
don't.
quite a lot from Moonpig. It's like,
Yeah,
no, you're all
me
right. I
too.
make my own, thanks.
But,
Not Valentine's cards. I've got no one to give them to. But
Aw.
cards, I make.
I just bought myself something. I thought I'd just treat myself to something for Valentine's Day.
What was that?
You know, I mean, I do struggle with the concept of spending my money on other people anyway, Craig, so that's why I haven't got any children. So yeah, I think I might just buy myself something. I don't know, I thought I might just buy myself like a little flight somewhere or something, you know? Just a little
Oh, right. I
thing.
thought you were going to say, like, I don't know, like a new phone or something like that.
No,
A holiday away.
No, like a little, there's a lot of very cheap deals around at the moment, Craig. Like for £30 you can fly pretty much anywhere. Maybe Charlotte will follow me like she did to Malta.
Telling you I could do with some sun. A lot of places opening up now, aren't there?
They are indeed, yes. You can go anywhere.
You can, pretty
The world's
much.
your oyster. I've never really understood that term, but you know what I mean.
World's your oyster.
Mm.
Well, don't oysters open up?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's where the term comes from. Huh? I can Google it for you.
You
That's
do
what
that.
you're all asking, isn't it? Where does
You
it come
Google
from?
it. Google it, see what it says, and then we'll soon find out. While you're doing that, I'll tell you what colours I used, because I know that'll be one of the questions you guys ask me at home.
Oh, what colours are you using?
I am using, from our tri-blends, our blue turquoise blend, and I've used our purple blend, and I've used our light yellow blend. And then all that I've done is I've gone in and I've coloured. I didn't do blending or shading, you could if you wanted to, but I've gone in and coloured in all these details. Then I've taken one of my circle nesting dies that matches the width, diameter, whatever you want to call it, of this pop-out die, and also one of our edged nesting dies, and created our bit of a ornate shape around the edge. And this is neatening up the edges. But even if you were really neat in colour, I know I've not gone out the lines too much, but still leaving it white, sometimes it's a bit too plain. So I've gone round with a deep purple. This is just from our texture cardstock, and we're just framing it. And then this just enhances the design of the pop out, and it really does pull your eye in. Not that you'll need much of that, because what we're away to add in a second will really pull your eye in. But this just enhances it. So I'm just using my tacky glue. Let's press that one in. And then, of course, because we've already scored these and I've now put on an extra layer, all that I'm going to do, just carefully, just bend that in. So we've now got our little insect design. Sorry, I was just...
Is Jake all
we've
right?
all
out
just
there?
looked...
You okay?
we've
You
just
all right,
thought,
Jake?
Jake, you okay?
Yeah, he's
Jake's
okay,
fine.
don't worry.
Jake's all right. We're going to go in. I've got in now this... Now, it's not quite thread. It's like a plastic. It's like an invisible... You know how you get that invisible thread? It's like that, but it's plastic.
I can't see anything. Have you got
No,
anything in your
it's
hand?
it's definitely
hang on
there.
after this.
Can you... So it's definitely there. Right, here's a game for you, Joe.
What?
Right. Am I...
No,
I have it in my
you don't
hand or
have
do I
any-
not?
No, you don't have any thread there.
No, I don't.
No. Well, that was a really exciting game. And he's dropped it on the floor and he can't find it now. Sorry about this, Amber. We're usually much more
Find it.
professional than this.
No, we're not.
No, we're not,
Find
actually.
it.
We like to have a laugh. Would you like to know where the term "the world is your oyster" comes from?
Go on, then.
It's from it's a Shakespearean term from the play
what?
"The Merry Wives of Windsor." It's a Shakespearean term. So Shakespeare first wrote it, and someone says, "I will not lend thee a penny." To which someone replies, "Why then the world's mine oyster, which I with sword will open." There you are. I didn't read
go.
Shakespeare at school. I don't know if that came across in that little monologue there. But yeah, it's a Shakespearean term. There's lots of terms, that we say now were written by Shakespeare.
There is, isn't there?
None of which I can remember at the moment.
No. A couple of years ago, when I was in Edinburgh, I went to Mary King's Close. So it's,
Right.
it's new Edinburgh's been built on top of Old Edinburgh, which is Mary King's Close. And the amount of things that I learnt from that, for instance, you know, like daylight robbery and all that sort of stuff. It's fascinating. Recently, there was a Facebook post going about, and it had like how all these different, what are they called?
Terms?
Is it terms?
Yeah.
Yeah, how that all came.
Where they all came from.
how
Very,
they all
very
came for it.
interesting.
It is very.
I know you also love it when people talk about their air fryers, Craig. So we've got Panda Craft says, hello everyone, just chop wedges and put them in the active fry. Whilst daughter makes her chicken nuggets. Just sharing some air fryer love there. We'll love an air fryer.
We do love an air fryer.
Once, just to give you the backstory here, Anne-Marie, someone said, send us a picture of what you're up to. It was Lisa. And I don't know if it was on purpose or not on purpose. She sent us a picture of, by mistake, just a picture of an air fryer. Yeah. So it's on a piece of VT somewhere. So we love a bit of air fryer love in the comments. You guys are also loving these dies as well. 2556, 3184 gets you all of these. I don't think we launched these all that long ago, Craig, did we? Less than a year ago?
Oh, I would say less than a year ago,
yeah. Like maybe 6 months ago. So to get them on this kind of discount is amazing. You're saving more than you're spending, and then you're using your Club Inspire discount as well, which is awesome.
So what I have done, Joe, so we could get through a lot of demos within this show, I've pre-stamped and cut all of my embellishments. Now you get all of these included. So I'm going to go with the party hat, but you do get the balloon, you get happy birthday sentiments, you got the hundreds and thousands or streamers if you want, and you've got the die to go with the party hat. So what I'm going to do within this one here is I'm going to go in, and if you want to use a coil glue or a glue gel, you can, or a hot glue. I'm going in with my tape. Now what I like to do is I like to place the back of one of them on first, press that in, and I'm going to come along with my next one, and then I'm going to add that straight over the top. So if I pop that straight over and then sandwich that together, that gives us our pop-out hanging aspect in the middle. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. It pops out but also hangs within the middle. And then what I'm going to do is if I take the backs off of here, and by simply, so that's the one I've just coloured there. Now I didn't do any blending or shading, but by simply leaving a tiny little bit of a white mark, it gives that shine to it. So that's how I managed to achieve that one. So what I'm then going to do, let me just get it in this one here. So I'm going to eyeball it, so I'm going to go straight there. So I'm going to go directly seam to seam. And no, I don't, I want it a bit closer. So thankfully with my tape, as long as I don't press too hard, we're going to be good. Let's use my glass mat to line up. So then what I can do is turn it around. I'm going to do the same within this one here. Press that one in. So we've got, so we can see from up above, card closes. And then what I've already done as well, so I've already, on strips and Nina card, I've stamped out the balloon, I've coloured it with the blue turquoise, and I've gone in with a bit of purple again. So this one is 2 by 5.5, and I've done 2 of these. And it's adding the decoration to the side, because we don't really want to leave it just like that. Plus, we're going to hide the seams of our card. And then what we're going to do, let's go in. Have we got our straight tape or not? Yeah, we do. Let's go in. And it's a case of assembling the layers that we've done for the pop-out.
Perfect. Lots of love from these. Linda's saying, hello everyone from Dudley in the UK. Hello, Linda.
Hi.
Elizabeth says, my Monday is great. I am watching my 1-year-old great-granddaughter.
Oh,
cute. Little bit of grandma-granddaughter time. Can't beat it.
Oh, I can't wait to get home and see wee Grayson and Monroe.
How old is Grayson now?
Oh, Grayson, well, so he was 4 in December. And Monroe would have been 6 months, about 6 months in December. I know. And then my best friend, Carly, and her husband, Danny, they've got Reva. Reva would have been 6 months in December. So looking forward to
babies, aren't they, at the moment? There's something in the water here at Crafter's Companion, you know.
There is, isn't there?
It's like every other day at the moment someone's off on maternity leave.
Yeah. Yeah. There's quite a few of them. But no, I don't know when I'm going to go home and see them, but I'll be looking forward to them. Just so cute.
Well, it will soon be summer, Craig. We can do all of the, you know, it's all about the staycations, isn't it, in summer?
Well,
we're going to have a really long, blisteringly hot summer, I've decided already.
Oh, you've decided.
It's going to start about mid-May, and it's going to be hot and consistently hot all the way through until sort of mid-September.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Amazing. It's going to be incredible.
If we have a bad summer, we're coming for you.
We always have a bad summer. Who are we kidding? Was it last year or the year before? No, last year was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? The year before, though, oh, it was great. Do you remember it was like March and it was hot? Everyone was off work. No one could leave the house, but at least we were off work. Everyone got a nice tan. We all got quite fat, though, because no one could leave the house.
I know,
it was an interesting time.
Because I had to do the 12-week shielding, and whereas really I should be saying it was a horrible time, you know, I was quite lucky. I had the sun, had the deck in, I got burn, and just, as you say, eating, and
yeah.
People were doing my shopping for me.
I mean,
okay, I was doing people's washing for them.
You did. You kindly did my washing for me for the whole of lockdown 1. I mean, obviously, we are making light of an awful situation for many, many people. But you've got to look for the positives in things, haven't you?
You absolutely have to.
I used to give Craig my dirty underwear, yes, Charlotte, but I feel like you've really focused in on one very small part of what are my entire laundry needs. I've got to explain it now. So I moved up to the house sort of very last minute up here in Darlington, lived here for the entirety of, well, I was meant to stay for lockdown 1 and they didn't get rid of me until the middle of October because my flat wasn't ready that I was moving into in Manchester. But the whole time I was there, the washing machine didn't work. So I was like, who do I know that's got a washing machine? Craig. Craig couldn't leave the house. I was able to go shopping on a Saturday. Fair exchange is no robbery, Craig.
I know, it was good.
Perfect.
Can I just say, Charlotte, he would bring his washing in a black bin bag.
Yeah, and he just put the bin bag
in the washing machine.
He didn't used to go out like item by item, popping it in.
No, I didn't have to touch it. I put the bin bag in and then turned it inside out in the washing machine and all came out. Anyway, like you really want to know that at home.
So what if he did have to touch my underwear? It's not the end of the world.
Here we go. Now, while we've just been having that riveting conversation about washing machines and clothes, what we've done is we've gone in and we've created a really nice but small 4x6 little pop-out card. If you want to go as big up to 8x8, you absolutely can do, but then you've got the pop-out element, you've got your little hanging element as well. I've done it so the ribbon, the twine, the thread, whatever you're using is going all the way down. You can literally have it halfway so that the hat is actually dangling back and forwards. You can do that, but we've used the balloons as well to then create the background as well. The paper that I used on the front was from our 8x8 pad, the pick and mix pad, but you could be using whichever ones you want.
Brilliant. Brilliant deal on these as well, considering they should be $7.99 each. You're getting 8 of them. It's great value. So we're going to go through these again for you. So these are the different designs that you are getting in here. You've got Secret Garden, which is this one here. Time to Celebrate. You've also got Country Village, Into the Woods, Party Vibes. This one here is Our Home. Enjoy the Bubbles. I definitely think you could mix and match these though, Craig, because I definitely think, see, Into the Bubbles, I definitely think you could have the champagne bottle and the glass in the bath. I think that is well and truly all right. Bubbles. Bubbles. Bubbles.
I like that. Bubbles.
Is it? Bubbles. I'm from Essex. Shut up. 25.56 or 31.84. I'm just glad I'm not lisping anymore, to be honest. Make sure you grab those. Right, I want to tell you about this, a brilliant deal on Centura Pearl. If you've not had this before, it is the most luxurious cardstock. It is 310 GSM, and it's got that wonderful pearlescence to it. Got it in the black as well. We don't see it in the black an awful lot, so really lovely to have that colour there. You've got that one. You've also got this one here, which is your old gold. Hint of gold, which is that one there. You've got a hint of silver there too. Then we've got white gold, pale gold, solar gold, rose gold. Who knows there were so many types of gold? Copper and pale silver as well. All of those gorgeous metallic finishes there for you. You've got a quarter off of that as well, which is an awesome price. So snap that up, $29.99 or $49.99. That means, how much is that? That's like 29 pence a sheet if you're in the UK, which is excellent value. About 50 cents per sheet if you're in the US. Don't forget to use your Club Inspired discount, and also don't forget to use that Love14 code as well, so you get an extra 14% off at checkout. For Holiday, says Joe, they are all COVID babies, like baby boomers after World War II. Maybe for the later lockdowns, they're having them now. As if it was the early lockdowns, that's a very long pregnancy. That's like 2 years. But yes, there definitely has been a lot of babies around, hasn't there, over the last sort of year or so. Let's go and have a little look then at the Enchanted Dreams collection. Absolutely love this, as you guys do. Is this kind of like, it's like a lot of your favourite things. It's unicorns and flowers and rainbows and all of those beautiful things. Some really lovely colours in here as well, quite whimsical. Some really nice big pages, some large artwork, some stuff that you're definitely going to be able to cut down quite easily too. And love, love, love these florals in here. Craig would have a field day fussy cutting some of these out, I would imagine. So you've got that, you get that in the 12 by 12 and you get that in the 6 by 6, which is excellent. You have got flower forming foam as well in this particular collection. So if you love making flowers, it's going to work beautifully with this collection. Let's move into the crafty hardware for you then. So we've also got this. Now this is a big, big die. And what I love about this is you've got options when it comes to using it. So you've got 3 different sets of panels and then 2 different sets of borders. So really play around with how you put that together. It's kind of like a creator card style edgeable, which is quite cool. Then you've got this, which is a decorative unicorn. It's got a very pointy horn, isn't it, that unicorn? Could do some real damage, couldn't it? Yeah, you've got the stamp and the die there. Then you've got this one, the mystical frames. Again, I love this. Lots in here for you. Lots of different combinations and options when it comes to putting these together. You've got some flower making dies as well, which are the beautiful blooms and the botanical blooms. You've got more unicorns. You just can't have too many of them, can you? This is the mystical uniform. Uniform? Unicorn. This one here is up, up and away. I don't even have the excuse that it's my first day today. Then you've got the Enchanted Fairy. I love that you could make her look, she could be flying on an angle, or she could be flying flat out. She's levitating. There, you could chop her legs off, sounds painful. Oh, her wings, I thought you said... I thought you said her legs. I was like, why would you chop her legs off? I don't get it. You could chop her wings off. You could, and then she'd just be a person. A levitating person.
Ballerina.
You've then got whimsical textures here as well. Really brilliant. Great over the top of your printed papers, this, to add even more texture. Magical sentiments in there. So we've got things like birthday wishes, believe in the magic. We've also got may all your dreams come true, and follow your heart. That one says down there. Some stencils in here for you, great for inking through. You can use these to emboss with if you want to. So you've got your abstract splash, mystical damask, and you've got your decorative script in there too, and also an awesome 3D embossing folder. Really brilliant this. Think about inking that up in different sections, maybe even chopping sections of that away. If you want to go through it all together, you can. It represents the best value, 138.23 or 180.08 cents. Everyone gets free shipping and handling on that, and free postage and packaging, of course, as well. But if you want to, you can go for some smaller collections. They're available over on the website. Everything is also available individually should you wish to cherry pick some items. Maybe you're just missing a few bits and you want to stock up on them. There's something for every single price point. Right, we're going back to Craig. I'm surprised you still got the jumper on. You're not hot.
No, I'm all right, actually.
He's all right.
I'm just fine.
He's doing all right.
Just having a look at that collection there. But actually, before I put my foot in it, do we have still in stock Hunky-dory's Gilding flakes?
We do, I believe.
Right, well, apparently we do. Georgina's just double checking. If you are going for the Enchanted Dreams collection that's got the little pot of Gilding flakes and the glue and the little scrubby brush, I would absolutely highly recommend that. So we've got the copper and the gold left. So silver's gone, but on the website you'll find the copper and the gold of Hunky-dory's Gilding flakes. Please, please, please do consider popping them into your basket. This little tub of Gilding flakes here within this tub will not last you long at all. Once you start using it, if you've never used it before, you will absolutely fall in love. So take advantage of that Love 14 and pop the Gilding flakes from Hunky-dory in your set as well. I've used them so many times on past shows as well, and I will continue to use them. So that's what you're getting with the Enchanted Dreams, but do pop in the gold.
I'm going around, Craig, as well, because I've been shortchanged. They're here. Sorry. Oh, me hip. Yes, you do get them included. Didn't give me
You
one
do.
out. Oh, Craig's taking his clothes off. Right, you will also get the stamens, the chunky glitter. It's on here. Pammy's dog, bless it, ate a whole pot of this the other day. It was fine. The dog was okay. Don't worry. And sorry,
Oh, I wasn't the only one. We thought you said you ate it.
her dog ate it.
Oh,
yeah.
her dog ate it.
Yeah, dog ate a whole pot of it. It was fine, apparently. Yeah. Don't eat it. We don't recommend
No,
that.
don't.
And you get the gilding flakes in there as well. It comes in the main collection. Do we still have the smaller collection available, Georgina, where you just get these two? Ooh. So if you want to go just for those two, because I know we launched these after we'd actually launched the main collection. So if you wanted to restock on the 2 paper pads and get those together, you can get all of those together as one bundle there with a nice little saving for you. It's $27.16, $37.44 with 20% off. So there you are, if you want to go for those. Restock on consumables and get those 2 new items. What would you like to share with us, Craig?
Right, we're going to have a look at the shadow sentiments here, which I actually made a card a couple of weeks ago, popped it on my Instagram that you really liked. I've left it in my bag through there, so we'll get it later. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the birdies, and these are so cool because they create that shadow aspect for you. So you don't have to do anything other than lining up stamps. You can be doing it with your large stamping platform because you've got a 90-degree angle that I'll show you. However, when I used them in the past, I actually didn't use my large stamping platform. I just used my 6x6, and by eye, I just lined them up because they really are quite simple to do so. So what we're going to do is let's go in actual fact, let's do that, just so, because I know not everyone has got the large stamping platform. So let's come in with our smaller one, our 6x6 one, and show you how you can line them up with ease. There's actually, if we're doing requests, that's always something I could request, Anne-Marie, if you're going to be back any time.
Oh, we're going to be back.
Your stamping platform.
Oh, yes, I was just thinking that myself. Yes.
I don't think I've seen it.
Have you not seen it?
No.
As well as ours, it's another one I have at home. So what I'm away to show you, you can use with ours, or if you do have hunky-dories or you intend to get theirs, then these are no problem at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with our smooth stamping card, and you've got your 2 main sentiments here. Now you can see this one is blocked all out, so what's black is what's going to stamp out, and then with this one here, looks a bit strange, as if it's kind of, you know, going into the future, going back in time. So what I'm going to do with these ones is I'm going to go in with 2 of my quick dries. So we're going to go in with light and we're going to go in with a darker one. So same concept of our layering stamps that you may be familiar with. So what we're going to do is this blacked out one, we're going to stamp within a lighter blue, ocean blue. Then this one here is going to come over with a darker blue, and that's then going to really create that shadow effect. So what I'm then going to do is let's go in with the larger one, and I'm going to stamp.
So, I think we all thought we were doing an Enchanted Dreams demo at this point, but I'll give you the details for the drop shadows. No. The details on the screen are for the Enchanted Dreams. Let's change that to the sentiments.
I've got them in the order that Georgina told me.
Yeah, I know.
Pop out.
She's getting herself in a tiswas
No.
in there. Let's change the details for you.
No,
so
Georgina said pop out, then the shadow words.
It's
and then
100%
Enchanted
Georgina's
Dreams.
fault, Craig. We're in no doubt about that whatsoever. If you want to go for the sentiments,
taking the blame.
I'll just quickly share with you what
You
you
do
get in there. She knows what she said. Oh, she's getting. what are you crying for, Georgina? What are you shouting for? Right, let's show you these sentiments. You get happy birthday. You get thank you, blessed, wonderful, thinking of you, and you're a true friend. I can only apologise about Georgina, Craig.
That's
Sorry,
okay,
back
no
to what
problem.
you were doing.
The reason I knew as well is I needed the glitter, which I didn't have. So I got Jake to go and get me it. But I said to Jake, don't worry, I'm not in a hurry because it's the last demo of the 3 that I'm going to do. So that's how I know that I'm not doing it till next. Anyway, I'll take the blame wherever I'm to blame. But when I'm not taking the blame. So anyway, going back to our stamps within this one here. I know it's harder for you to see, but within the stamp, you've got a 90-degree corner that you can see here. So that's where, if you're wanting to line it up on any of your stamping platforms, all you're going to do is choose a grid, 90-degree corner, that's where you're also going to match up the next one. But as I was saying, I actually find it quite easy to line up without using the grid and the 90 degree. So let's go in with the blacked out solid shape.
I love these because first time I saw them, I had no idea how it had been done.
No.
Even when you see a lot of crafting stuff, I think you look at these and think, how on earth has someone managed to achieve that?
Exactly.
It's very clever.
It's really, really clever. Now, what I was also doing is, you know, when it comes to our quick dries and that, it's something that I've taken away from Leanne, and I do it quite a lot, is if I was using my large stamping platform, not for the corner, but for ease, I would then stamp this out with the ocean blue, then I would give it either another second or third coat, because that's really going to make it stand out. Obviously, I can't do it with this one because the chances of me getting that straight on is going to be very, very slim. But you can see that gives you that full backdrop that you've got. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come in with the actual birthday. The other reason it's quite forgiving is if you aren't quite central with this, you'll be left with basically a white shadow backdrop. So that actually works quite well. So don't ever panic if you don't get it spot on. But we are going to try and get as spot on as we can. So this time we're going in with a darker shade. So we're going in with the midnight. And then what we can do is we're going to go over, and the birthday, we are pretty much lining it up exactly around our ocean blue. So I am going to try not get my head in the way, but then I'm going to line up, finding where I am, and let's just go into here, lining up. I think I'm off, but here we go. Just kind of ignore what I said a minute ago. But here we go. Pressing this one in, give it a good press, move it. Oh, not bad actually.
Oh, pretty good.
You can see you've got your drop shadow.
It's like traditional old-fashioned like sign writing, isn't it?
It is. It absolutely is. It's cool how it starts to come together. But then what you've got is you've got a die that says birthday, or whichever sentiment you're using. And this die is exactly the same as the birthday. So what you can now do is, I'm still using a blue, I'm using our texture blue. And I tell you what, for speed, let's use our mini, because these ones will all go through our mini. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and it's a slightly different shade of blue, but this is when you could come in with another colour if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be blue. As I say, it's an exact fit. So if we take this one out, we are then, let's take that out. Good sentiment to use as a standalone sentiment as well. What that does is that sits right over the top, and then it creates even more depth. But then what you could do as well, if you want to do a drop shadow, so you've got a bit of that midnight blue just underneath, you can do. So you can have a play, you've got a bit of scope to have some play time with it. So let's move all that out of the way. And then what I've already done is I've already, oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. Just broke the board in half as well, Craig.
Broke the board. Broke the board.
Have I sat on it? Where am I going to sit on it? I haven't even got a chair back here. I just sort of fell and they just sort of went together. Oh dear, I need to told off, aren't I?
I don't think you'll get told off. Not for that comment here a minute ago. Sitting on it. Now, if you want to use your dotty tape runner, I know you didn't mean anything by it, Georgina. So I'm going in with my tacky glue and the fine applicator.
I feel like Georgina was just a little bit quick to be mean to me and just trying to take some of the heat out of her running order, Craig, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Deflecting. Good word, Charlotte. Glad you know what side you're on.
So taking got a little bit of glue in there. I'm just going to take that out. So this was one of our shape nesting dies. And then remember our big font dies that said thanks, it said love.
Oh, like the word, statement word
words,
ones.
yeah. Well, this was one of the stencils that came with it. It's the little polka dots. So still with the midnight and the ocean blue, what I've done is I've gone round the edges, and as I say, just pressing that in. Tacky glue, it will all dry clear, so you don't need to worry about it. But then what I've done within that one is if I bring this in, so where I stamped out the birthday in the midnight, and also the other one with the ocean blue, I'd done it about 3 or 4 times, Joe, and this is how you get the depth to it. See how the colours are stronger? And that's because it's the same, it's quick dry, but what I've done with these ones here is I've just stamped it out 2 or 3 times. Then what we're going to do is let's come in with 5x7 card, and I folded this one in half again, so we're starting to create an easel card. And then all that I'm going to do is I'm going to start to assemble these textured cardstock. It's from our 12x12 texture card, or you could be using our 8x8.
Oh, we launched those nice new ones as well, didn't we? In the did you see the new ones that launched with the broderie on glaze?
Yeah, I launched them on
Cute,
Friday
aren't they?
myself. Beautiful
Really
cardstock.
lovely.
Beautiful. Who would have thought that, you know, real simple pastel white and ivory cards could be luxurious? Well, these are. So yeah, these would work really well with these ones. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a play.
It's making my eyes go a bit funny, that cardstock. On
This
the
one
screen.
does.
Yeah,
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's strobing a little.
From the pick and mix 8x8 paper pad. So all I'm going to do is line them up. That's going to go into here. I've got another layer somewhere, and then layer them up with foam pads, and we're going to create our own little stopper.
Sounds rather fabulous. By eye, Craig, that is a spot on alignment, says Nee. 4 Holiday says DHL is pulling up to the house, BRB. I think that's what the kids say for be right back. Some happy mail coming your way there. Nee says, lol, so much love over there behind the camera. Honestly, don't get started, Nee. Good afternoon, crafty friends, says Stephanie. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their Valentine's Day. Are you enjoying your Valentine's Day, Craig?
I'm having a lovely day here.
Excellent.
I absolutely am. Surrounded by the best people.
Anne-Marie, you enjoying your Valentine's Day? You dressed for the occasion as well, which I'm very pleased to see. Look at your little heart dress. There it is. Let's take a look at it. There she is. It's cute. I love it. Georgina, you enjoying your Valentine's Day? She was, apparently. What happened? She's three gritted teeth.
you
She
just
said
nicked
she's
what I
having
said.
that's exactly what Craig just said.
Don't steal my lines.
Charlotte, are you
think.
having a nice Valentine's? Not particularly.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Oh, even with us? You're enjoying the company. She just doesn't like the day. Right, Singles Appreciation Day tomorrow, so that's a better day apparently. There you are. I hope you're all having a lovely day at home. I hope you got spoiled and someone bought you lots of stuff, chocolates and flowers. Yeah? And maybe treat, if you don't have a Valentine's Day to celebrate today, maybe treat yourself to something. That's what I'm going to do.
It's a holiday. It's a holiday.
Georgina, was it like you just missed the complete conversation that we had? Georgina just asked me what I was going to spend my money on that I didn't spend on anyone for Valentine's Day. But we did just have this conversation, Georgina, about 25 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm going to buy myself a very inexpensive flight somewhere. And then I went on to say that I didn't like to spend money on other people, and that's why I didn't have children. Were you okay? Okay, brilliant. Because we did have that conversation. I don't know if you were maybe doing something else, but Rose says, happy Valentine's Day, crafty friends. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Or what does it say as well now? Happy Galentine's Day?
Yes. Galentine's Day was yesterday, apparently.
Yeah, it's the day before.
The day before yesterday.
No, the day before Valentine's.
Right,
yesterday,
okay.
yeah.
And what does it mean, Anne-Marie?
It's gals, not vowels.
Gals, not vows. Gals before vows. There we are.
So is there one for guys? Like I would say to you, like
Well, I think
Galentine's.
do guys do Galentines as well?
I guess they could.
Guyentines.
Galentine's
Is it?
doesn't have the same.
No. Blokentines. Could do that.
Blokentines.
Yeah.
Mate of times.
Dude and times.
Sorry?
Dude and times.
Dude times.
Well, I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that
Dude
one.
times.
Maybe we need to make it a thing, Craig.
Happy
That's what we do, you know.
You've got
Do-
tomorrow.
We've got tomorrow Singles Appreciation
Yeah.
Day. There we are. Aisha says, Joe, she was dealing with a Facebook outage. Give her a little credit. All right, Aisha. I think Charlotte was dealing with that anyway, but, you know, not to split hairs. I think we've upset them, Craig, because they've gone there's
so
nothing.
quiet.
I actually checked that my
Turned you off.
talkback was working. Yeah. They are. They're not talking to... Oh, Charlotte is not on our side anymore, it turns out, Craig. There we are. Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Just to be checking. Joy says, thanks for being on Valentine's, Joe and Craig. You're more than welcome.
More than welcome.
More than welcome.
Who needs a Valentine's when I've got all of you at home?
Exactly.
Who needs them? Although I'd be one of those. It's like Charlotte going, yeah, I don't like Valentine's. I don't like it. Although, if I did have someone, I'd probably be one of those annoying ones.
Oh, yeah. I'd be really OTT.
So I would. Yeah. I'm a giver, not a taker. So I'd be buying lots of stuff for them.
Kathy has really taken the tone down. She says, FYI, Valentine's Day is really when Nero had some Valentine killed for his beliefs.
Wow.
There we are. Wow. I don't know about that. It's called Palentine's Day as well, apparently.
Palentine's.
Yeah, Palentine's. Love it. That is a beautiful card. I'd happily, if you wanted to send that as a Palentine's card,
You'll see it straight on in a minute.
I'd happily, you will get there, don't worry.
You'll get there.
Yeah, no
There you
rush.
go. Down, 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 down. There you go. Fine.
Hey, look at that.
Hey.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Charlotte was on the phone to her mum or something. I'm not sure what's going on there.
They're not friends with you. They are done with you tonight.
They are done with us. Yeah. This is how it is a lot of the time, Anne-Marie, as well. Yeah, it's not quite this bad. Right, you're correct. Let me recap what you're getting there in that collection for you then. So you are getting, thank you so very much. You've got Blessed to Have You in My Life. This one here is the most wonderful news. Thinking of you. You're a true friend and happy birthday to you. I believe that next we are doing an Enchanted Dreams demonstration. I won't go through the boards again just yet. I think we'll save that until after the demonstration.
Definitely doing Enchanted Dreams next.
Is it Enchanted Dreams?
It's definitely Enchanted. Well,
Excellent.
I've got it on my lineup.
Stephanie says, what's everyone making for dinner? I'm having filet mignon for hubby.
Ooh,
Making
nice.
filet mignon for hubby. Nice.
I don't know.
I'm going to have some tomato and lentil soup
Yeah,
with a bread roll when I get home.
I can't be
Very
bothered
single
cooking
tea.
at like 9:30 at night when I get in.
Absolutely not. Just me crying into my soup at home after work.
I
That'd be
have a
nice.
pot noodle.
Pot noodle, delicious.
Crying
Anyway,
a pot noodle.
you can let me go through these ink pads.
You started it.
You won't need to put the kettle on, just a steady stream of tears into your pot noodle. That'll soften it up. Right. Quick
Just leave
dry
me on
ink pad.
playing all by myself.
What is this show? I'm so sorry, Anne-Marie. I really am. It's not normally this bad. Plum jam, fuchsia, crushed velvet.
Can you go back?
Pale fig. Sorry?
It's my favourite gag.
Lagoon, parakeet, smoked emerald, green topaz. Oh, I pulled the top off. There we go. Oh no.
Oh no.
That is the first time I've ever done that. Green topaz. That's the pine tree. That's a lovely shade. I need to see it there on the counter. And we've also got the spring meadow there as well. Can't believe, what is this show? Right, Enchanted Dreams. What we were doing, we were just creating drama earlier. We were just building up this collection first. But you are going to get all of this lovely lot in there. You've got absolutely everything from dyes, flower forming elements. You've got 2 pads in there. Those 2 brand new items, don't forget as well. The Gilding flakes and also the chunky glitter in there. Stamps, dyes, so much. It was one of our most popular recent collections that we have launched. So do grab it. Tammy says, I just got a dozen white roses from my husband, but I bet you can't guess who did not make any Valentine's Day cards. Bet you can't guess who did not make any Valentine's Day cards. Well, I hope you made a Valentine's Day card, Tammy. I'm not sure, let me know. Sam McDonald in Darlington's having steak and chips with peppercorn sauce and a key lime cheesecake for dessert. Oh. Yes, please. That sounds divine.
It does.
Anyway, Enchanted Dreams, Craig. How are you getting on over there?
I'm fine. I was just getting my bits and pieces set up.
Just getting his bits
Such
and pieces.
A beautiful
Have you got a
collection
wipe,
here.
Craig, I could have,
A
please?
wipe?
I feel like
a
I'm
dry
just...
wipe or a wet wipe?
Oh, always a wet one.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, a dry one won't get the ink off, will it?
Well, it
Thank
would.
you. Would it?
Water reactive, isn't it?
It's a quick dry.
Oh, if it's quick dry, then yeah, wet wipe would be better.
Thank you.
So we're going to go in, we're going to be using the mystical frames, and we're going to go in with the fairy as well. So let's take the little fairy, maybe past her a moment ago. We could use the unicorn. I like, these ones are really good. Who would have thought that something like that would be coming in a collection like this? You've got that mixed media look, so if you want to build up your layers when it comes to backgrounds, or enhancing your backgrounds that you've already got on your pattern papers, you can be doing that. Now, you seem to be, isn't that typical? The one that's missing is the one that we need. Just make sure it's not in the box. I think we'll need to get Jakey boy. So I can start off with these ones here. So Jake, he's just out here, Georgina. Could you do me a favour, young man? Yeah. I need the fairy from Enchanted Dreams. The pack's not in this collection here. Could you get me that? Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Jake.
So while he's doing that, what we're going to go in, I love this frame. It's absolutely huge. And you know what I'm like with background dyes, and I love it when we get an outside matte and layer dye. And what I mean by that is this whole die, that cuts out your card. It's got an outside edge. But what we've also given you is another background dye. So this is where you can do your mattes and layers if you want, or you can do your apertures. So I like it when we get the two options. Then what I'm going to do is let's go in with some Centura Pearl here. So I'm going to go in with the hint of silver with this one, because I think it really works well. And you'll notice that it also go really well with the foil press. Where did foil press come from? They go really well with the junior. Thanks, Jake. But what you could do, and that's where the foil press came in my mind, is if you use this one on your foil press, then you can use this one to cut it out, and that looks absolutely beautiful.
What do you think your love language would be, Craig?
Love language?
Yeah. What's your love language? My friend Mikey said that his love language is outdoor activities recently. So like going on a hike, for instance, that's his love language. If someone invited him on a date, they would be speaking his love language if they invited him out hiking.
Okay.
Because Ro just said, my hubby knows my love language, no pricey flowers. He took me to IKEA on Saturday so I can organise my crafty stash.
See,
I feel like wrestling is your love language.
did you watch last week's AEW?
I haven't seen any, I'm
Not seen
afraid.
it yet.
No.
I don't actually know.
Eurovision is my love language. Talk to me about Eurovision. I'll marry you, that's it.
Yeah, let's say wrestling then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we say
That's
wrestling.
my love language. Anne-Marie, what's your love language?
Think about it. Probably food.
Food, yeah. Food's also my love
food.
language.
Or dogs for me.
Sorry? Dogs
Dogs.
are your love language. That's also Charlotte's love language as well. Just put it out there.
Yeah.
Vicky says, good evening everyone. I've just finished my dinner of venison steaks and peppercorn sauce with rosemary wedges,
lovely.
chantenay carrots and cream spinach.
Very
Love
fancy.
this. Very classy. What is it about peppercorn sauce? This is very, very popular. I mean, we've had 3 dinners. 2 of them have had peppercorn sauce on them.
See,
That's a 66% strike rate on the peppercorn sauce.
I'm not a big fan of peppercorn
Oh,
sauce.
I quite like peppercorn sauce.
Oh, there you go. I love a peppercorn
Yeah?
sauce.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Georgina likes to be different. She likes a blue cheese sauce.
I like a barbecue sauce.
Do you?
With a steak?
No, not sorry,
I think
not
you've
with
got.
steak.
I think you've got enough sauce as it is.
I've got enough what?
Enough sauce as it is. Do you remember when your mum and dad used to say that to you and your kid? Less sauce from you, please.
Oh, I still do it now with my Heinz tomato ketchup.
Mm.
Loads and loads on.
No. This is the most random show I've done in months. I can only apologise, Anne-Marie.
So now we can see how that frame looks. Looks really lovely. It's nice, it's delicate, but you've got a lot of crafty scope because you've got additional layers in the middle. All of these are separate as well. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be my matting layer for the base, but of course, we're not going to see that centerpiece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut this one out in the center. We're going to run that one through, perfectly fits the junior, which then means it's going to go through the midi as well. Some of the smaller ones within this die set will go through your mini as well as your go. I'm going to bring this one out. And
Lily's been playing with this die today. She says it is absolutely fabulous, Craig.
it was before, once again, before I had to have a little bit of time off, I seen this due to be launched, and I seen it in our other studio before Sarah had done the main launch, and it was the Gilding flakes that I seen. To be fair though, and I know I did say this, so I'll have to correct myself, and I'm going to point it out now. That is not a stays sticky glue. I was under the impression with the Gilding flakes, it would be a stay sticky. It's just our normal tacky glue.
Right.
We do a Creative Expressions stays sticky glue on the website. So what that means is if you were wanting to take the fairy, you would take the stays sticky glue and the applicator.
Oh, and stamp it.
Coat the fairy with the stay sticky, stamp her out, then go over with the Gilding flakes, and then your outline would be nice and gilded. So that's a really, really good technique.
And you wouldn't use like a sticky ink pad to do the same thing?
It won't stick.
Won't
so
stick.
like a watermark ink pad, something like that, it wouldn't stick. Tacky, this is where some people get mixed up, and I totally get that. Some people refer to it as a tacky glue. Obviously, we've got Collal tacky glue. They're two different. I call it a stay sticky. What that means, Collal tacky glue, once you've laid it down, after a few minutes or so, it's dry. Stays sticky glue, it stays sticky until you put something over the top of it, i.e. glitter or Gilding flakes. I was under the impression this is what that glue is. It's not, it's a normal glue for you to attach Gilding flakes onto the edges. I am hoping we're going to bring out a stays sticky glue, but Creative Expressions do have one that you'll find it on our website. And as I say, I did do a demo months ago, and I think I'll do an up-to-date demo with a stays sticky glue, because turning your stamped images...
Could you say stay sticky for me just one more time?
Stays sticky.
Oh.
Using that glue and your Gilding flakes with a stamp, it really changes the look. Because instead of black or coloured outline, you've got a Gilding flaked outline, and it looks beautiful.
I've never seen that done before, Craig.
Have you never seen it done?
Never, ever, ever.
It's lovely. It really, really is. So hopefully that's something that we'll be able to get sometime soon, because it's worthwhile doing. So all that I'm doing now, I would at home, I would use my tacky glue, but for speed, I'm going to use my dotty tape runner. And then I'm going to do a drop shadow. Let's do it onto black, because it's easier for you to see. No, we're not, because I've not got black left. Let's just pop it on. This is just a lilac cardstock, Centura Pearl with a hint of silver. And let's just bring this one in. So these ones, when you're doing a drop shadow with something so delicate, just take your time. So there is no rush, but doing a couple of millimetre drop shadow and work our way around. As you get to a certain point, it kind of all falls into place. So we can press that down. Then what I've also done is using the outline die. So this is from the paper pad. Just the outline die and also just the inner die together. What I've done is I've created a frame. That can then go over the top. And then what we're going to do, Joe, is we're going to sandwich it with some acetate, and we're going to do some shaker with the sparkles that you get in the set.
Amazing, it's going to look awesome. Aisha says, doing things together. That's a great love language. Absolutely.
Going for walks or
Going for walks
meals,
yeah, just a
crafting
little
together.
sit down. Wonder if we've got any crafty couples out there.
I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a few anyway. I know there's a couple of husband and wives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know. Any crafty couples out
If
there?
you're watching, yeah, let us know. Popping this in here. I'm away to ask Anne-Marie, does Mark or the kiddies, do they do any crafting? Or?
Joseph does.
Yeah.
Joseph's really into crafting. I was saying earlier while I was doing my prep on Thursday for today, I had to go and pick him up at lunchtime because he bumped his head at school.
Oh dear.
He was absolutely fine. I think
Yeah.
he just wanted to come home, eat all the snacks and watch Netflix. And he came into the dining room because Mark works from home as well. So he was in the dining room and I was in the dining room. And he came in and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just doing some prep for next week." And he was like, "Oh, do you need that sheet?" And I was like, "No." So he took like loads of the Paramount toppers and he just laid them up himself. Didn't even ask me how they worked. He managed to push all the pieces out, put it all together.
Amazing.
And he was like, "Look," just brings
There you go.
things. Yeah, he's brilliant at crafting.
I think you're a good teacher as well. It was Anne-Marie that taught me to crochet.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Back in the day, we were there in a massive knot with those hooks.
Yeah.
I haven't done it for a while, but I've made some
I
fabulous
haven't
stuff.
actually.
I've got I should have brought it in. I've got a lovely scarf at home that
Have
I made
you?
recently. Yeah. There you go. And also you taught me how to paper crafts as well. Do you
Yeah.
remember? I made a couple of cards back in the
Yeah.
day with some kits that Anne-Marie gave to me as well. She's definitely an enabler when it comes to the crafting.
Yeah,
is.
definitely.
Absolutely. 100%. Do you ever get time? I know obviously, you know, Hunky-dory's your job and you've got the kids and you've got your life. Do you ever get time to craft for yourself now?
Not
Is
as
that pretty
much as I'd like.
No.
No, definitely not. I don't really do a great deal of paper craft at home because it does feel a bit more like work.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, I do a bit more soft craft, so like crochet. I got a fabulous cross stitch for my birthday from the girls at work, which is a rude word, but it's marvellous.
I love a rude cross
I
stitch.
love it, yeah.
Because I do wonder, even sometimes I struggle to do any just for myself, and
Yeah.
and you know, I'm just on my own. You know, I don't have a family or that, so I could only imagine what it must be like trying to fit it
Yeah.
in.
It's a bit busy.
It's busy. She's a very
Hectic
busy
life.
mum.
Bit busy, yeah.
Is that foam in a roll?
It is indeed. It is. It's that long, continuous foam. It's on a round circular thing.
We usually sing a song when we do foam on a roll.
Okay,
but
well,
we
I feel like you
haven't.
need to sing the song now.
Okay.
Do-
Foam on a roll.
I've not said it yet. You have to
Fo-
wait till I say it.
You just said it a minute ago.
Eh? No,
Foam on a
never.
roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Hey.
That's not. You've
Oh, I
missed
missed I missed one of the choruses. I missed the verse out apparently. There you go. Ben made it up. It's really caught on.
It really is. #1 in the iTunes chart soon. iTunes chart.
iTunes chart. iTunes chart.
iTunes charts.
#1 on the iTunes chart. iTunes chart.
iTunes charts.
Oh, I can only apologise, Anne-Marie. Linny
What are you
says...
apologising for? You're like this a
I
lot.
don't know. Actually, Anne just said, I don't know why he's saying he doesn't do this because he does it all the time.
Joe, I know you far too well to know that this is normal behaviour.
It is normal behaviour, I'm sorry. I'd like to apologise to everyone. Stephanie says, Joe, you had me laughing so hard over Stay Sticky Glue, I turned off the live while typing. Oh, don't do that. Linny says, I would hate to have to share my craft space. What if they put something away in the wrong place? Nope, it's my Zen zone. Love that. Yeah, there you are. No one in Linny's craft space is what we've learned. Craig's just letting me go tonight as well because he knows the more I talk, the more trouble I'm getting myself in. So rather, I mean, he's just leaving me lots of
What
dead air for
happens,
me.
Anne-Marie, is it's usually the other way round. And Joe just goes
I
quiet
do.
and I end up digging myself a hole and I just verbally just go into this big hole of unknown, whereas I'm doing it to him tonight.
What an awful thing to do to someone.
Right, let's go in with our fairy. Now, I'm going to go on a watercolour card, so therefore I need my waterproof ink pad. So let's stamp her out. I'm going to use the Noir Black. So let's give her a really good coating. I'm going to come in with my stamping mat. And I've already got one coloured, but we'll do a little bit and then we'll finish assembling this card. So let's press all of that detail in. So when stamping, if I'm using our stamping platform, I tend to leave one hand still, move the other one, and then switch about. So let's go in, remove. So we've got the delicate fairy, and you can go in with the die, and then that's going to die cut it out. So as I always say, you can either stamp and die cut and stamp. It's up to yourself. You know what I'm like, I usually die cut first, but I just wanted you to see how this turns out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my, let's go in with a little bit of pink begonia. And I'm only going to do a little bit, and then I'll show you the finished result. And what I like to do most of the time, I like to go with my sparkle pen, my clear
Was that
sparkle
an aqua
pen.
marker you've used there, Crazy say?
So that was an aqua
Oh, okay.
marker,
I thought
yeah.
it was an illustrator for a moment. I don't know why.
Oh, I did. Oh, gosh.
Oh,
no,
it is an illustrator.
It is. Wrong one. Wrong one. At least someone's paying attention. Let's go in.
Do you have a feeling that's not going to work with that
No.
sparkle pen? There you go.
No, ruin our illustrate. Well, I wouldn't actually, because it's on the glass mat. But so this time it's red violet. I'm going in with my clear sparkle pen so that we get a lovely bit of sparkle. I'm going to go in. Would you call it a dress for a fairy, or?
Yeah.
Is it made out of, do we think it's made out of fabric or some sort of vegetation?
Some kind of
Vegetation.
vegetation.
Yeah, like a big leaf.
I would say a big leaf.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say so anyway.
Looks like it could be like a tulip.
Tulip.
A tulip,
tulip.
yeah. Good
Yeah.
use of tulip
Mhm,
dress.
Definitely.
I think fairies would be want to protect the environment.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So
No
they would
fast
use that
fa-
stuff.
No fast fashion for fairies.
No.
Nope.
I think they would be quite fashionable though.
Oh, it would, just not fast fashion.
What's fast fashion?
Fast fashion is like when you, we can't talk about brands, Charlotte, come on. When websites out there that respond very, very quickly to trends,
Got ya.
and you buy it and you wear it twice and then it's not fashionable anymore and then you buy something else. A little bit like what Jake does. No, he's not that bad. Bless him.
I see. Got ya.
But yes, so lots of very inexpensively produced clothes that don't hang around very long. So there's now like a
it's
slow
fast
fashion movement whereby you buy things that last you a really long time.
See, I'm one of those that tends to actually, I heard Georgina say it as well, and I'm the same. I tend to have the same wardrobe for a while.
Yeah, I do keep my clothes for a very long time.
Yeah, I can.
Unless with like jeans, they go.
Oh, see, I just call it fashion when I rip them. Even on the bum. So here we go. So I've gone in, that's only one layer with the red violet, but if you continue to colour in the rest, and of course I've already die cut her, this is what you could start to look like. Let's bring in our layers, let's finish this one off. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add my shaker aspect. So we're going to go in
Shake
with
a
this.
card, shake a card.
I've not actually heard you do that for a while.
It's only because Anne-Marie's here, I know she hasn't heard it, that's why. Wheeling all the old ones out now, you see.
All the old ones are coming back.
Yeah.
This is, you'd like this one. This is real chunky glitter.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Do you like this one? Super, super
Massive.
chunky. So what I like to do is I like to pop it in the base of my card, simply because it means I know where I can put my top layer. Get a little mound in the middle, and then with the foam on a roll, all that I'm just doing is making sure that my edges are touching. And then take the corner. What was I just saying in that last show? My picky finger is working.
Sorry?
I was saying in that last show, my pokey finger was working.
Your foam pad finger?
Yeah. There we go. It's foam on a roll, that's why I never use it a lot. Let's go.
Marie's off. She's gone. She's chuckling away. Carrie says, I don't know if you guys are wound up or unwinding, but you're cracking me up. I love the demos also. This is my kind of Monday.
Do you want to know why I'm putting lots in, Charlotte? Because it's not mine. So it doesn't matter if I waste it or not.
Poor Jake. He's going to have to find another tub for tomorrow.
It's not Jake's either. He's not bothered. Look at him. Are you bothered how much I... No?
He looks bothered.
Tracy, oh my gosh, I would be hardly using any of them.
You know, I mean, that's so full, you're going to struggle to shake
No,
it.
you won't. Trust me, you won't. You absolutely won't. If anything, joking aside, if anything, one of the things that many people do, and it actually doesn't show off the shaker element as much, is they don't put as much in. So if we go in, it's about just under half full, so you get more of that shaker look. So if I turn it that way, it's more impactful when it comes to the shaker, other than a tiny, tiny little bit that's sitting at the bottom. And if you do a little bit and some of that sticks to your plastic because of static, you've maybe not gone over with your anti-static bag, it actually doesn't look much like a shaker. So yes, it's true that it's not mine, so I'm not worried if I waste it, but on the other hand, it actually serves a purpose because you actually see the shaker. And then what we're going to do is, I've already stamped out my sentiment. I'm going to pop that onto a bit of the lilac into here. And
Trace says, well, it looks like Craig's used half a jar of glitter on that card.
But it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. Mix it up as well. If you've got some fine glitter, if you've got little micro beads or
sand,
sequins, sand, just don't nick it from the beach because you're not allowed to.
Are you not allowed to take it from the beach?
No.
Get it from the DIY store.
Yeah.
Is that where you buy sand? I think it's so, isn't it?
I don't know. I just take it from Carnoustie Beach.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that,
I
Craig.
know, but
I also didn't realise you're not allowed to take shells from beaches either and like bring them home.
yeah.
I have quite a collection of shells that I've collected from across the world. Yeah. Not allowed to, apparently.
No. I don't think many people do pay attention to it, but there we go.
What a beautiful card.
Adding our sentiment, adding our fairy, and you can see you've got all of that shaker in there.
How
really,
gorgeous.
Really pretty. But see, it just does make that little bit of a difference by filling up with that shaker.
It does. I'm a bit worried she's going to drown. She'll be fine. Right, we are going to take a quick break. Whilst we do that, let's share with you some of the fun stuff we get up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours. I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome back. Right, we're going to venture into all things hunky-dory. Anne-Marie has been here all day with us. We're going to have a look first at the Paramount that you've seen a little earlier. You guys loving this. Half the stock has gone. I was meant to get you a little Paramount sample, wasn't I? And also, remember, all of this hunky-dory stuff will qualify for that Love 14 discount. So use that discount code at the checkout. You receive an extra 14% off. I love it because you can do outipage and inipage. What is it called? What are they called? Pyramage and
Invitage.
Invitage.
Innies and outies.
Outipage and inipage. It works for me. So these are the kind of things you're going to be able to do with it. Two different collections here for you. So you've got the Bright and Beautiful, which are these ones here. You've actually got over 90 toppers across these two collections, which is awesome. So you've got those ones just there. Then you'll also get the Hobbies and Pastimes as well. So let me just grab that one for you and share that with you, which is this one just here. And again, really great these, because they are going to help you out with those more masculine things of cards, which I know lots of the crafters out there do tend to struggle with. These are taking care of that for you, which is awesome. So share with you a few more of those. So 19.98, 30.58 if you want to get your hands on those ones. We also have still available for you, I'm not sure how because it's stinking gorgeous, the Iridescent Rainbow. This is now 3/4 of the stock gone here, and you can really see, if I put it back that way, you can just about make out there. It's it's really difficult for you to see the design because it's so gorgeous, the rainbow. If I just drop it, there you go, you can see there. See there, exactly. There you go. That's exactly how it's going to look when you have this at home. It's kind of like beautiful bubble gums, like oil on water.
It's fab, isn't it? I said earlier that was like a bath bomb.
Yeah, it does look like a fabulous
so
bath
nice.
bomb. But again, you can see that's kind of how it's going to look when you get it at home. You've got 30 sheets there for you, $11.99 or $17.99. And we're also going to have a quick look at these, the Duo pads. The trio that we had for you sold out. We do only have these two available now individually. You've got the Delicate Damask and the Soft Marble, which are these ones just here. Limited stock on this one, less than 10% of our stock remains. Two different feels with regards to the printed papers, when you've also got there, of course, similar colourways, which is great, so they will work together. This one's also limited as well. This one is your Golden Melodies and Handwritten Scripts is what you're looking at just here. Really lovely coated cardstock for you here, $9.99 and $14.49. Right, you're back for your final instalment, Anne-Marie. Have you loved your day so far?
I've had such a good day. It's been fab. It's just been so lovely just to share loads of ideas with you guys as well, and just see lots of old friends that I've not seen it in ages.
It is like lots of old faces in this space, isn't it? For anyone that hasn't seen your shows so far today, who are Hunky-dory first and foremost?
Okay, so we are a UK-based company, and we love everything papercraft. So we love all of the fold and die cut toppers that we do. We bring you paper pads. We bring you adorable scoreable cardstock. We bring you everything sort of paper based, but then we also bring you some of our tools, which we brought for you today, like for the first time. It's been really exciting. We also have a stamp brand called For the Love of Stamps. We have Moonstone dies. We have our Prism, a range of sort of colouring bits and pieces like ink pads and pens and things like that. So we bring you a little bit of everything now. And we've been in the craft industry for sort of over 20 years, so we know a little bit about it.
That's longer than us.
Yeah.
And how long have you been there for? What do you do there? You've been there a long time now, haven't you?
A long time, yeah.
How long is it?
I worked it out before. It's like 18 years, 19 years.
18 years? Yeah. You're not old enough.
Yeah. It's like
was child labour still around when you started working there?
My life I've been at Hunky-dory
That's
Crafts.
mental, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm the creative manager there, so I get involved in lots of things. I put the shows together for like here, for TV. I have a huge input into all of our design, all of our plans for the year, all the products that we're going to release, all of our tools and things like that. Everything sort of comes through me, so lots of creative input from me.
Amazing.
But yeah, I love my job. It's awesome.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Great to have you here with what is left. Well, I think we've had like 19 sellouts today. So, I mean, we're just going to have to try and persevere before the rest of it all sells out. There's very, very few bits left. If you want to order these pyramid mount toppers, now's a great time to do so before they sell out. 19.98 or 30.58. Very simple to put these together. I think it's fair to say with a lot of the hunky-dory items, if you want to simplify it, it's very easy for beginners, but you can elevate it as well, can't you?
Yeah, of course. You can, you know, something like this could be the first card that you ever make if you're a new crafter. You can keep it really, really simple. Or, like you said, you can completely take it into another level. You know, you could do these invitage instead of pyramage, which was, you know, is different straight away. You can do all your fancy fold cards like this. There's just so much you can do with papercraft. And it's just down to you and your imagination how far you take it. But these are so easy to put together. We're going to do the boat, actually.
Oh, let's.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make a 5x7 card. And what I've done is I've just taken a few different sheets of our adorable scoreable that just work with the image. The colours match. Sorry, I keep going underneath there. The colours just match absolutely perfectly. So we're not going to do anything really fancy. We're just going to cut this at a bit of an angle and use all three colours just to give it a little bit of a different look. So I'm going to use the paper trimmer, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. We will definitely get it back for you guys.
Yes, it did sell out, but I'm sure we'll get it back very soon.
We will definitely get it back. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do anything super fancy. I'm just going to cut this at a bit of an angle so that when I put this onto here, it gives us like that bit of a shape on the front there. I'm just going to actually cut a little bit more off. Let me just line that up there onto the trimmer.
Anne-Marie's the best. I love her spirit, says Shadiah.
Oh,
how lovely is that?
thanks.
Vicky says I ordered these pads and the adorable scoreable, such a bargain. Loads of people let me know what they've ordered throughout the course of today. It was a fastest finger first situation this morning, wasn't it? Loads of stuff going.
It was a little bit hectic. Yeah, it really was. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line up the reds. So I'm just put my blue on there just so I can match that angle. And then I'm going to cut that one there as well. And then I'm going to do the same with the blue. Just line that up on there, so making sure it's on straight, and then lining up that pale blue to our trimmer. So just using the grid that's in the background there, and again, just cutting that to the same angle. So then we can do like this sort of effect at the top of the card.
Nice.
So when we pop that on there, we get all three of those colours, and you can see that it's just going to match and bring in the colours of our pyramage perfectly. So let's pop the trimmer out of the way. So I'm going to go with the dark blue first of all. So I'm going to just pop this one in place. So
the trusty not finger lift tape, the trusty double-sided tape.
Yeah, that's the one.
I always want to call it finger lift. I think if anyone uses their finger to apply it, therefore it's finger lift tape as far as I'm concerned.
I get that.
I don't know where that's come from. Sandra says, is there anything left for Anne-Marie to demonstrate? Not much. Not much indeed. It's been a very, very busy day.
It has.
But you've been, I mean, it's the first time you've been up to us here, isn't it, at Crafters TV?
It's
you
the
personally.
second time
Is
I've
it?
been, yeah.
So when were you here before? Was it before I was here?
It must have been. It was when the studios were in the other building.
When we were in the shed over the road?
When you were in the shed over the road, yeah. That's the last time
I think it must have been just before I started.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was really exciting to come up today and just see how much it's changed.
So much, hasn't it?
It's been,
but we've had your products for a couple of years now.
Yeah, you've been doing Hunky-dory for a little while.
And then we did because we did a show together and you were on Skype. Do you remember?
Yes.
Where it's me, you, and Sarah in the old studio.
I was preggers, wasn't I? I couldn't come up.
You were.
Yeah.
Yes, that was why you couldn't come up.
Yeah.
And it was just after COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's lovely to finally have you in the studio, but I know lots of our American viewers, obviously all of our UK viewers will be already familiar, but lots of our US customers have been buying your stuff and absolutely love it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think our products are just something a little bit different for the US. You know, I'm not sure that you can get our kind of products over there, so it's I think it's nice to be able to get them through you guys. Okay, so we're sticking each one of these on and then trimming them down. We could have stuck them together first and then put them on, but if there's a long way to do it, I'll find it. So just trim that off there, and then just pop in the blue one on there. So I don't know, should we have like a larger flash of the red, a little tiny flash of the red? What are you thinking? What do you reckon? A lot or a little?
I don't know. You do, you, Anne-Marie. I know she listened to me earlier. I feel like it's a lot of pressure now. Normally I just say things and no one listens to me.
I listened to you before.
I know you did.
I did.
I know.
I always listen to you.
Oh, thank you.
Always.
Always. Aish says, I don't have any Hunky-dory tools. We'll have to give them a try. You will have to when we restock them, I think, at this rate. There are a few tools left in stock, aren't they? I'll take you through what is left in a few moments.
We will be bringing them back for sure, and I will bring more next time.
Please do.
I didn't think it would be as busy as it was, so
Yeah,
I've learnt a good lesson today.
It's been a bonkers day.
Okay.
My two fave companies in one room, says Sam McDonald. Love that.
That's fab, isn't it? We're quite a good team, aren't we?
We are a good team. We're a well-oiled machine, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cut this white away as well. So we're just creating a bit of a fancy front on our card.
Do you know the names of all the card styles that you do, or often are they just sort of made up?
Do I know what?
Do you know the name of this style of card?
No.
Because I love all the names that
Has it
everyone
got a
comes up
name?
with. I don't know.
I don't know,
It
I've
must
just
have a
kind-
name. Someone's
kinda
probably
made it
named it.
up.
Yeah.
Craig, does it have a name?
I don't know, but I was actually going to ask you.
Oh.
Do you still know all the colours adorable scorable?
Well, no, because they're all different.
Right, okay.
And the new ones came out while I was on mat leave,
Got
and you know I didn't take it home and learn it.
No.
And how many colours are there?
30.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
It's quite a few.
30 core colours.
Yes.
Right, and then you have special guest stars that come and go.
Not as often as we used to. We tend to
Okay.
try and stick to the core so that people that have bought the core colours
They have it.
can sort of mix and match it themselves, yeah. Okay, so we're going to pop this together now. So what I've done is I've just pushed all these bits and pieces out. So the little tiny one comes out of this layer, and that one there comes out of this layer. And what you're going to do is go from largest to smallest with your layers. Obviously, if you wanted to do Decoupage, you would go backwards. So let me just pop that one in there. So you'd only get 3 layers, but you just go backwards rather than forwards, if you will. So we're going to use our strips, another thing that's sold out, unfortunately, but they are ideal for this, because you just want a little bit of adhesive around the edges. You don't need a lot. And just pop this in place.
I was a question earlier, and I was meant to ask you, and I forgot to ask you about it. Someone was saying, for people that have bought kits of yours from us here in the past,
Yeah.
and still want inspiration on them, is there any way they can go to get inspiration for the
Oh,
kit?
definitely, yeah. You can check out our Facebook, our
Okey-doke.
Hunky-dory Crafts Facebook, and on our website as well, we've got the Hunky-dory Hub. So
Okey-doke.
you can just head over there. You can search for the collection that you're after. There's loads and loads of inspiration.
Loads of inspiration
Yeah.
that way. There you are. Sandra says you will need a bigger truck next time, Anne-Marie,
I
or perhaps
absolutely
2
will.
or 3 trucks.
Yes,
Maybe.
I'll have to have a convoy.
We will make it happen. Don't you worry.
Okay, so then just popping this one in the centre of here, and just finding a point to line up to. So I'm using the top of the sail there, and then the bottom edge of the boat, and then this final strip in the middle.
Have you ever been sailing, Anne-Marie?
I don't think my stomach could take sailing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be very good at it, but I would like to give it a go.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's for me. I'm not very good on boats.
No. Me and Charlotte went on holiday to Malta, and we went on a ferry, and that was enough for poor Charlotte.
Yeah.
Wasn't it, Charlotte? How was that ferry ride? Oh, you
not
can't
on
hear her, can you?
talkback.
Sorry, I forget that Anne-Marie isn't wearing talkback. Yeah, she was making a lot of sort of whoop noises
Yeah.
in my ear.
Yeah,
we went on a ferry and it was sort of like this, it would be fine, all of a sudden the ferry would just sort of fall away like 30 foot. And somebody would go over. We might have had a couple of drinks the night before as well, which didn't help matters. And then we spent all day tearing around Gozo on like a sort of quad buggy thing. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it was quite the on a dune buggy. It was quite the day, Anne-Marie.
Sounds quite
the day.
cool.
Do you ever sell single colour packs of Adorable Scoreable? If so, could you bring some back to us next time,
We
please,
do.
ask Anne?
I can get that arranged.
Can you get some single colour packs? That'd be lovely.
Absolutely.
Kim says Hunky-dory kits are great for the beginner card maker. I have a friend that got hooked on card making because of my Hunky-dory stash.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Do you know who else started out with Hunky-dory? The lovely Debbie Robinson.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, it was Hunky-dory kits that her Auntie Jean got her going with first. That was how she started her crafting
As
journey
if I
as well.
didn't know that. How fabulous is that? Oh, I was gutted that she wasn't here today. I messaged her this morning.
I haven't worked with her for ages. We're working together. I think we're back together on Tuesday next week. So I shall see her. I haven't seen her for weeks, bless her.
Okay, so I wasn't originally planning to put this on here, but I thought it just looked a little bit plain, so I thought, right, well, let's pull some of our Adorable Scoreable. This one is, I think it's either from the Muddy Paws or the Perfect Days. I would say it's probably Muddy Paws because we've got that really strong red in there. And the blue, I think, rather than our Perfect Days. So we'll just pop this onto this bottom edge just to add a little something extra to that corner. It just finishes that off, and then we can go in with our many thanks sentiment down there as well. Let's find a little foam pad. Let's use a couple of our circles.
It is very patriotic. It's very got a touch of the Platinum Jubilee about it,
A little bit,
hasn't it?
hasn't it?
Yeah. Have you got anything special planned for the Jubilee? Because you know we get a Thursday and a Friday bank holiday, don't we?
Yeah, yeah. We haven't got any plans. I'm just trying to think if that's when we're on holiday. I can't remember. I don't think it is. I think we go the week.
Beginning of June, yeah. About the 3rd of June.
Yeah, we go away the week after because that's when Joseph gets 2 weeks off for bank holiday, for half term.
There you are. That's a beautiful card.
Thank you.
It looks like you're off to some sort of regatta.
It does, doesn't it?
Or do you call it a regatta? I'm not sure. Anyway, regatta
It's
sounds
regatta
posher, doesn't it?
in Preston.
It's regatta in Preston. There you are. What a beautiful collection. And again, it's those toppers in there that you're going to be able to create. Did you say over 90 toppers?
There are. So we've got 32 sheets, and there's 3 on each sheet. So that's 96 altogether, isn't it?
That's amazing. It really is. I'll just
Yeah.
quickly run you through what you're getting in there. So you can see here how very easily they go together. Lots and lots of different designs, lots of different colour palettes in there as well. So that is those. And then I'll also show you, so they're the sort of more feminine ones. And then we've got these more masculine themed ones as well, with cars and football and all the sort of things that the guys like. So you can see you've got those in there. Sailing, Grand Prix. What's that there? Is that a, oh, it's a boat. Couldn't see what that was upside down. I thought it was a hovercraft for a second. I was looking at it back to front and upside down. I thought, what a niche topper that is. So do grab a hold of those. We're going to look next at Muddy Paws is where we are going to next. So let me share this with you. So beautiful, beautiful collection. Who doesn't like doggies? Everyone loves doggies, don't they? So this one here, this one is your inspiration sheet, which you get in all these style collections, which is excellent. And in here you're going to get 8 of your die-cut topper sheets. You're also going to get 8 of your printed cardstock, and then 8 of your foiled and printed cardstock as well. So it really is a great selection of imagery. Some more playful, some quite cartoony. You've also got some in there as well that are a little bit more realistic. And then what you've got, of course, is those 16 sheets of card, 8 foiled and printed and 8 printed, which is awesome. So they are all there. Next up in this particular collection, you're going to get the inserts. Let me share these with you. Am I right in thinking, Anne-Marie, it's quite, not random's not the right word, but it's unusual for you to do a mixture of shiny and sort of paper inserts.
So what you've got in there is inserts and double-sided papers.
Ah, this makes sense to me now. Let me remove those from here. So you're going to get inserts and you're going to get double-sided papers. So there's the double-sided papers and there are the inserts. There we are. Right. Let me just share these with you. So these are all of your inserts, as you can see just here. Really lovely quality, again, on all of these. There's some more double-sided papers in there. Let me just hold the line call up. There we are. Let's sort these out. Oh, yeah, I just blame Ben. It's fine. He should have organised them properly this morning. That's all I'm going to say. Some people like to, take full responsibility themselves. I don't. I like to place the blame as much as I can. So there's your inserts, absolutely gorgeous. Then what you've got are double-sided papers in here as well. So these are sort of shiny and coated, which is awesome. Lots of different things you'll be able to do with those. All your double-sided papers are in there too. And then what you've also got is a little book as well. So you're going to get 144 pages within the little book. You get 24 designs, 6 of each, which is brilliant. So you can decoupage these, you can use them as a quick topper, use them as a notelet. There's lots of different things you're going to be able to use those for. You get a lot there for that price, $29.96 or $43.47 is that one there. There's a colour matched adorable scoreboard. I was about to share this with you, but I've just heard it's actually sold out and gone. So the Muddy Paws adorable scoreboard has sold out and gone. We do still have the acetate, however, I need to let you know it is now limited stock. So if you've got this in your basket, you will need to be quick. Let me share with you the different designs that you've got here. So you've got this one here with the paw prints. You've also got the ones with the bones on there. Then this one, which is the border, and then also the bone detail. And then you've got the border with the paws as well. If you want to add that to your basket, you can. £11.99 or $17.99 if you want to grab a hold of that. I believe Anne-Marie's going to treat us to some inspiration with Muddy Paws. Fabulous.
We're going to use a little bit of everything actually. We're going to use our little book and we're going to use our one of our card stocks and I absolutely love this dog. I think it's the cutest.
Oh, it's a little Shih Tzu.
I think it is a Shih Tzu, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to embellish our Shih Tzu with some of the super cute bits and pieces in here. So we're going to use this little necklace. So at the back of your little book, you'll find you've got some embellishment pages for you to add some fun little bits to your doggies. So I'm just going to trim around here. What I should have done was the difficult bit, but when I was off camera, not the easy bit, but we're nearly there. Let's trim
What are you
that.
trimming around?
It's a little pearl necklace.
Oh, nice.
You know, I think she needs that. I might just trim it a little bit so
I
it
think
fits
she
a bit
does.
better for her. We've also got some sunglasses. I think she needs these.
Absolutely.
She's going to look so cool. So they do
She's a snazzy hound.
Isn't she? They do have a little bit of a chunky border around, so you can go around the chunky border if you want to. I just quite like them cut like close to the edge, so just trim there. Oh my goodness.
Oh my word. There is nothing cuter than babies or dogs in sunglasses.
I love that. Okay, let's get this card together. So what we've got is an 8x8 card blank, and we're going to pop this onto here, straight onto here. We're not going to do any mat and layering with this, but I want to use both corners. So I'm going to trim this corner off. So I'm just going to bring in my trimmer for this, and I'm just going to line this up along that pink edge. About there. And then we can trim this down then to straight 8 inches because we're not doing any matting and layering.
It goes for effortlessly. It's at 350 GSM that as well.
Yeah?
I didn't realise. I thought you were just moving the blade down. I didn't realise you were actually cutting through it.
Yeah.
Super simple.
Fabulous, isn't it? So
and then when you replace the blade on that, then do you actually replace the whole purple bit?
Yeah, the purple bit.
The whole purple,
yeah.
you buy with the replacement one, there's the purple bit.
You get 2 of those in with it.
Yeah.
So a lot of these kind of trimmers, you can actually get like a score tool as well as a blade.
Yeah.
But what we didn't want to do, what that score tool actually does, is it sort of cuts the very top surface of the cardstock. So obviously with Adorable Scoreable, we don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
We wanted, you know, that's why we've got scoreboard, the right tools in the right places.
Yeah.
This is a trimmer. So you get 2 trimmer blades with it, and I will make sure next time as well that we bring the replacement blades because you can get those as well.
I mean, it's all sold out, but yeah, next time.
Next time, I promise, it's not going to be too long. It's only going to be a couple of weeks.
Just a couple of weeks. There you go.
Just
You
a
heard
couple
it
of
here
weeks.
first.
We'll be back. Okay, so let's get this on first. Oh, it's just so cute. I love this. It's just like a proper princess card as well, with the pink and the like the sort of quilted look in the corner. It's fab. So obviously we've got that little corner there from where we trim this off, but we're going to cover it up so you wouldn't see it anyway. And let's pop this on with some foam pads. So it gives that a bit of lift down in this corner. These corners are great as well if you want to just put foam pads around the corner and create like little pockets to put maybe gift cards in, things like that. They're absolutely ideal for that. There we go. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. We're just going to bring her in this corner, so I can just sort of slide her in this section a little bit. Let's just get this layered up. Have we brought our mirror mats to you guys before?
No, I don't think so. What's a mirror mat?
What has Dan been doing?
I know.
He's not been looking after you.
He's not. He
So-
needs to have words.
Our mirror mats are the exact right size to mat and layer your little book pages on.
Ah, well, we need to get those, please.
We need to get those, don't we?
I've tried, Anne-Marie. I've requested, I've tried.
Is that Dan?
So we need that. We also do need the big pads of mirror. I don't know if
Noted.
you rainbow mirror. I don't know if I mentioned it today.
More than once.
Okay, excellent.
Is that including the gold and the silver?
Yes.
Just the rainbow?
I'll
Gold,
bring them
silver. Can we
all.
get the gold, the silver, and the rainbow maybe as a trio? Yeah. Okay, excellent. Thank you. You'll thank me later, guys at home.
You will. You actually will. Yeah, they are.
Because they are stinking adorable.
And are you thinking of the large ones?
Yeah. Are they the 12? Are they 12 by 12?
A3.
A3.
A3. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Perfect. Can't wait. I'm dead excited.
Imagine your envelopes in A3. Well, being able
Envelope
to do
boxes.
big, yeah.
Do your envelope boxes in an A3 rainbow mirror? Yes, please. Take my money right now.
We'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted. Don't.
If you're
panic.
not going to be able to come back, you know, if you don't come back with them,
I
you do
know,
realise.
right.
You do realise if you try and come back without them, and it's on my on my day.
So when James is like, what is this? Why are these on this show? I'll
Yeah.
be like,
Tell him to come
well,
and see me. Tell him to come and see me.
I got bullied into it. It wasn't my idea.
We'll put them straight.
We will. We'll indeed.
Okay, so we're just going to pop her sort of to one side there. We're going to add, you're the best dog mum. How cute is that sentiment? And times porty. I couldn't say them. Porty. Let's get our little sentiments in place and then we will start decorating up that gorgeous little pooch. So pop this one down here. Again, just using one of our little circle foam pads. And let's get these on. And I think maybe, do we need to lift these up a little bit? I think we do, don't we?
Someone's saying in the comments maybe she needs a little bow as well. I'm not sure if you have a little bow.
I
to
do
hand.
have a little
Do
bow.
You?
Yeah, we
I
can
think
do
she
a
needs
little bow.
I thought she's got a very plain hair bobble in at the moment.
She does, doesn't she? She's
Yeah.
going for...
I don't know if she's going to see out those glasses and they put foam pads on the back of them, but you know.
She'll be fine.
All right.
Oh yeah, she looks ace, doesn't she? Let's cut this little bow out.
Oh, cute.
How much fun are you going to have with this?
I mean, you could play your own version of like Dog Who. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it a long-haired dog or a short-haired dog? No. I miss Guess Who.
Oh,
miss
we
it,
have
yeah.
Guess Who.
I really miss it. There must be like a digital version you can play, like using your phones.
No, that's nowhere near as much fun.
Sorry?
That's nowhere near as much
Oh,
fun.
it was so good.
A digital version,
No.
you have to
Yeah.
flick them down.
I guess so.
Have you seen the Monopoly game where you put the iPad in the middle
No.
Oh,
and it's an app?
yeah.
It's not
It's
as
not the
fun.
same.
I tell you what I do love is though, Heads Up. That's good fun. You know the game where it's like charades and you,
Oh, yeah.
that one.
No.
You don't
I haven't
know?
seen that.
Oh, you need to download it, it's great. So if you get a question right, you go up, and then if you
Right.
pass, you just go down, and it has like different categories, and they come up on the phone, and it's like charades. People are like have to like act it out, or do
okay.
movies, or it's very, very fun.
I see. Okay.
Oh, that's better. Look, so cute.
It's just adorable, isn't it? And then I'm going to just trim a little bit of this off, just so it looks like it's sort of coming out from underneath her little ears. So we'll just grab that. Let's see what that's like
I wonder
now.
what her name is. I bet it's like Magdalena or something like that.
Yeah, she's cute, isn't she?
Oh, adorable.
I love her. So I'm going to go with one of our super skinny strips. I think we might just be able to get away with this on here, just in a few of the larger areas. We'll go there. And we'll just
They are
put a
teeny
little-
tiny, aren't they, these foam pads? I love them.
I was using them the other day, and Charlotte didn't actually believe me that it was foam pad strips. These were them, Charlotte. Yeah,
They are
actual long
fabulous.
strips. Great for shakers and that
Yeah.
as well.
They are brilliant. So I'll just pop that on
Shadai says,
there.
wowzers, cute dog. Stella is her name, apparently, according to Christine
Oh,
Mahoney.
yeah, I like Stella. That works. I think.
Anne says, oh, Rainbow Miri and Vela boxes. Sandra says, wow, A3 Rainbow Miri. I don't want it, I need it, she
Look
says.
what you've done now.
Oh, that is gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful card
She's
you've
so
created.
cute, isn't she? She's so sassy.
She's so sassy. Vicky also says, Rainbow Miri is my favourite. Julie says, Miri mats are so handy. Absolutely love this card. The dog is so cute, says Lynn Harvey. As well, remember you're getting in there and you're going to get your topper collection. You will also get double-sided card, your inserts, and of course, your little book. 60% of these has sold out and gone. We are going to go and have a look at next. I keep leaving things down here. Do excuse me. Oh, I'm getting very sore as the day goes on. We've got the Perfect Days collection. Now, this is awesome because this is of course a Decoupage collection that we are talking about just here. Let me just get these in the right order for you. So what you've got in here are your designer Decoupage toppers, which are all of these ones just here, as you can see. Loads of different designs for you, which is fabulous. And you've got all those designs in there, and they make really large dimensional decoupaged, is that a word? Decoupaged projects, which is brilliant. So you've got all of those in there. They're like massive toppers. I wanted to call them Whopper toppers. They're something you do, aren't they? Yeah.
They've had a little bit of a break.
Are they on a break?
Coming back soon.
I loved a Whopper topper.
Like next week.
So next week, there you are. Look at me. It's almost as
Very
if I knew,
exciting.
isn't it?
It's like you knew.
Yeah.
Someone been
When was the
talking
last
about
time
my
you did a
secret?
Whopper topper?
Pardon?
When was the last? How long they've been on a break for the Whopper toppers?
About maybe 2 years.
Oh, okay.
They've had quite a little break.
I don't know where this information sits in here, but sometimes it just jingles and jangles out. You will also, so watch this space. You will also get all of the printed card stock in there, which is brilliant. You will then get your inserts too, which are these lovely ones just here, all with the same imagery as running through the rest of the collection. And then you will also get as well this one just here, which is your Perfect Days little book. 144 pages in there. Half the stock of Perfect Days has sold out and gone. There is also a corresponding adorable scoreable that goes with this too. Let me just grab that for you. I can't help it. Charlotte's moaning at me. There's so much stuff and it's all like it all lives miles away now. Honestly, my step count's gone through the roof since they've moved that bookcase further away. This matches my jumper almost perfectly. It's uncanny, isn't it? This, of course, is a brilliant selection of colours that have been selected by Anne-Marie and the team to help extend out that main collection. It all is colour matched for it and works with it beautifully. $9.99 and $14.49 if you want to get your hands on those. Right, we're going to go back to Anne-Marie, who's going to give us
Amazing.
even more inspiration, I hear.
Okay, so we're going to use the Perfect Days Decoupage, and we're going to use the bird one. This one is one of my favourite images within the collection. I think just because we've got so many different varieties of birds on here, such a busy little garden, it's just fab. And what we're going to do here is I'm just going to show you how you can decoupage your layers straight onto the image rather than using the topper if you want to do.
Okey-doke.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut around here.
So it's the image on the printed card?
Yeah. So if the image is on the cardstock, like this one, your decoupage will fit over the top. But obviously, we can't necessarily use all the layers. So I'll show you in a second. I'll just finish cutting this out, and then I'll show you what I mean. It's a good thing, 'cause it means it leaves us more layers for another card.
Do you like a bit of fussy cutting?
Oh, I love a little bit of fussy cutting.
Do you?
Yeah. I am really terrible. What I'll do is I'll look at a cardstock and think, what can I cut? I love it. It's my absolute favourite.
What are your top tips for fussy cutting?
Always move your paper, your card, rather than your scissors, and try and do long cuts, so one big long cut rather than lots of little snips, because then you'll
Right.
just get a nice cleaner edge. So like here, try and go as far as we can in that one cut rather than doing lots of little ones, and you will just get a smoother edge.
Nice, like that tip.
Yeah. You can use your craft knife if you're more confident with your craft knife. Something like this, I would definitely use my scissors rather than my craft knife, just because it's quite curvy, and I think the scissors help get that curve.
Anne says, plus if you use foam strips, they don't sing that silly song. I love that.
Like that.
Okay, so this is going to go in the centre of our card. I'm going to use the other piece, so this was on the other edge of the cardstock, and that's going to go on this side. So we're creating like a
Fabulous.
fancy panel for the middle of our card. So let's start getting this together. Just making sure I've got my tape on there. I'm covering everything in stuff. But let's grab this first of all. Excuse me. So leaving Miri down either side so that then this panel sits in the middle and we've still got that Miri. So I'm going to stick this onto the back of this section first. So I purposely left some of the design onto here so that I can sort of wedge it behind here. So we're just going to line that up with that border all along that edge there. That's going to stick on the middle of there, and we can just trim that bit off when it's in place. I much prefer to do that than measuring, because if I don't measure it quite right, then it will show, whereas if I do this, I can cut it right to the edge, and I know it's going to look fab. So foam strips here, and I'll just pop one across the top there. Oh, that's probably where I'm going to cut though, isn't it? Let's bring it down a bit. Let's be sensible. And just go there. And then pop this in place. So just roughly in the centre, it doesn't have to be too precise. Oh, look at that, it's just hanging over a slight little bit, that foam
Are
pad.
you a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to putting things together, Emily?
I'm a Virgo, Joe.
Are you? I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
A little bit of a perfectionist.
Oh, see, is that after Libra?
Yeah.
Before Libra? Because what's the one after Libra? Is it Aquarius?
No, Virgo is before Libra, I think. I'm on the
Virgo
cusp.
before Libra. See, I'm on the other cusp.
Oh, are you?
I'm a Libra going into the next one.
Yeah, when is your birthday? You're
School-
September as well, aren't you?
September 26th
Yeah.
and 27th.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Libra, but I do...
Oh, you are close to Virgo. That's the 23rd. I think it changes over to Libra.
Does it?
yeah, Libra,
Oh,
so-
yeah. So I feel like I'm maybe more of a Virgo. There's definitely a bit of both. Scorpio is after. No, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Libra, but I think I've got Virgo traits. I do find the idea that everyone that's born in a certain period of the year all has the same characteristics. But you know, I don't know that I do believe it, Charlotte. No, I'm not sure. Do you believe it?
Some of them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so when we come to adding our layers on here, let me show you with this one. So this would be your first layer of your decollage, but can you see how it would look fine on there, but you've got that shape along the bottom, which is the shape of the topper. So rather than using that, I'm just going to go straight in with this layer. So I've got two, which we've saved, and that can just sit on top of there and still give that really fabulous dimension. But we've got these two here that we can use straight onto our topper, which we haven't used yet because we're going straight onto the card blank. So those two can be used on the topper. And what you could do here is you could alternate all these bits and pieces if you wanted to. You don't have to use them all. You could use a few with your topper, a few on here, and really sort of mix and match.
Awesome.
So just, you know, how you can get even more out of your collection. Just little top tips.
The tool you were just using a minute ago, Anne-Marie, the pokey tool, do we still have that in stock?
The die brush and pokey tool?
Yeah.
I believe we do, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I need that.
Do you?
Yeah.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
I was saying to Anne-Marie earlier on when you were going over the tools, and I was sitting here watching, going, I've got that, I've got that. Got that. Got that.
Got the lot.
Well, he doesn't have a 3-in-1 dye brush.
No, he obviously doesn't.
That's what I mean.
Like Joseph with his football cards. Got that.
Got that. Need.
Got that. Need.
Need. Swap. Need. What does it say? Want. Got. I can't
got,
remember. I used to
need.
be obsessed with. There's only 5 of those left, so I'll get online now. That dye brush. I used to be obsessed with those football cards.
Oh.
I think they should bring out a Eurovision sticker album, and I would be all over that. Me and my mates would love it.
Why don't you get in touch with
Panini. Yeah.
and say, look,
Can we have
I've
a
got
Eurovision
cracking
sticker
idea.
album?
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Why not go on Dragon's Den?
Yeah, I could do.
Do you know anyone?
I mean, I don't want to. I don't know if I want to go to the effort. I don't know if I could get that shiny foiling right. In fact, maybe the people at Hunky-dory could help me out. They love a bit of shiny
Best in
foiling.
the biz
We
for
could do
foiling.
shiny foiling. We could like put them
Amazing.
on, print them onto Rainbow Mirror.
How about a Eurovision topper deck? That could work. A lot of licensing issues in here, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think.
Someone is asking, what is a whopper topper? Anne wants to know.
A whopper topper is basically where we use the shapes of our decollage. I don't have one of the toppers here to show you. Do you have a decollage topper over there?
Maybe?
You know, like the base layers?
Oh, the base layer. Yes, I think I do. Like this bit here.
No, that's the actual decoupage layers. Another one that's just got 2 large toppers on, it should have. No? Still layers?
All right, Charlotte, get out from underneath the graphics. That one.
No, it's still layers.
No, that's it.
That bit there.
Yeah, okay, so whopper toppers are a pad of toppers, so like half of that, so it's a little, I don't know, maybe A5 pad, and it comes with, I think it's 20 different designs, 2 of each, so 40 toppers in there, and they're whoppers because they're a bit big.
So just massive toppers in a pad.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you know.
They are quite cool. So I'm just adding now a few of these little birds. I'm not adding them all on because there's so many. You could use these to embellish loads of cards, but they are just adorable. We've got all sorts of different types of birds on here. So I'm just going to go with a few. I'm just going to get this little blue tit here, and then I think we will call that a day.
Should I showing off Craig? Says, Craig, I've got 2 of the Hunky-dory pokey tools. One just to look at and the other one to use. There you are.
I like your style.
Like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so sentiment-wise, we have got, oh my goodness, birthday tweetings. Let's go with that. How cute. Just trim off my little pips.
Do you
Craigie,
always take those off?
I do. I was going to ask Craig, are you a pip trimmer?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to.
No.
But
They're
the little
finding that very funny, pip trimmers.
pip trim
Yeah.
we're pip trimmers. I thought you were. The pips are there to hold everything in the sheet. Otherwise, you just end up with basically an empty sheet.
You should have a big old
Like
bag of loose card, wouldn't
This, that's all you'd get. There'd be nothing in it. So they have a purpose, but yeah, I just like to trim them. Okay, so just finishing off with our insert in here. Matches perfectly with that design. There we go. There's our beautiful little birds.
How awesome is that? Absolutely gorgeous. Let me recap then exactly what you're getting in this Perfect Days collection. I want to call it the Oh My Days collection. You know, people are like, Oh My Days, that is amazing. That's not what it's called. Can you make one called the... Maybe you could do a Eurovision collection. What do you think?
I'll put it to the team.
Or
I'll keep
maybe you
posted.
could do a... maybe you could do like a...
I think you're pushing with the requests now, Joe.
Maybe you could have like a... well, I bet you've done a travel collection, haven't you? Of, you know, like iconic sites of all across the world.
I don't think we have actually.
Maybe you could do... Could we have one of those? Like, we could have the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
Anything
the
else?
Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
The Colosseum.
Pop it in an email.
Okay, thanks. That's a no. So you're going to get, of course, in here, you're going to get all of those massive toppers that are in that collection. Then what you've also got is your printed card stocks as well. All of these just here, they are back to front. So you've got all of your printed cards within there. Then, of course, you've got your inserts, which are these ones just here, all with the same imagery within there. And then you've also got your little book as well, 144 pages with it in the little book for you, which is awesome. And then you can also go for, if you want, so that's the main collection, $39.97, $57.97. If you want to, is it still in stock, the Oh My Days Adorable Scoreable? It's limited stock, but again, it's going to really help you to stretch out your entire collection, which is awesome. So do go for that. A Eurovision Hunky-dory collection. Lol, Joe, says Gilmore. I think it could be good. Could be iconic Eurovision acts from over the years, like Katrina and the Waves and Brotherhood of Man, and we could have Conchita Wurst in it. Who else could we have?
I don't know. Don't know.
Dana International.
Don't know as much about it as you do.
Okay. Well, just have a think about it, all
Pop
right?
it in an email.
All right, I'll pop that one in an
email.
email as well. Go on, I'm going to say that to people now. Anytime I don't want to say no about something and they ask me something and they say,
it in an
"Yeah,
email."
can you do X?" I'll be like, pop it in an email. Yeah, I feel like you've used that before. We're going to have another little look now at the tools as well. We are going to start off with the embossing and shaping tool. What can we do with this one, Anne-Marie?
These are perfect for adding dimension, particularly with our decollage. They are perfect if you want to give your decollage that shaping, you know, anything that's sort of rounded. It just gives it a little bit more. Great for using with your like your glue gels as well, when you're doing your layers, when you've shaped them. But you've got all sorts of different sizes in there as well, from the teeny tiny one up
It is
to
tiny, isn't it?
the large one as well.
Tiny little ball tool, that one there.
Teeny, teeny, tiny.
Teeny, teeny, tiny. $9.99, $14.49. It is limited stock. If it's in your basket, you need to check it out. The next one we're going to have a look at is the guillotine, or the guillotine. It's a very handy little size, this one, isn't it?
It is. It's fabulous. Yeah, it's just the right size for sort of travelling, taking out and about, maybe to craft classes and things like that. And it's got that little handy little hook at the top, so you can pop it on. You know, if you've got little hooks in your
Oh yeah,
bathroom,
little hook.
you can sort of hang it up as well, so it's not taking up worktop space. But it is a really good, handy size. It's not too big. It's not too small. Perfect.
It's like the Goldilocks of the guillotine world.
Yeah, it is.
So you can go for that, $21.99, $31.99. Guess what? This is also limited stock.
We do have we have a Whopper as well. I'll bring
You've got
that
a
next
Whopper
time.
one?
Yeah.
Ooh, can you bring that next time as
Yeah.
well, please? We also have the glue stick. But if you haven't seen this yet today, the glue stick is purple.
Purple
This
glue
is just
stick.
so fabulous. And you get 12 of these in here.
You do, yeah. So this is great. I told you earlier, this is the best top tip that one of the girls in our office, Kat, gave me when she was using this. She was doing a die cutting. She got a really intricate die and she just dabbed it with the glue stick on the back. So rather than using, you know, like a wet adhesive, this is just super quick. It doesn't get everywhere, and if it does sort of go over the edge of the die, it's purple and dries clear.
Amazing. So you can just see where it is. And I just love the fact, just putting that back in, sorry. I love the fact it's purple.
Yeah, it's
How
just cute,
fabulous
isn't
is
it?
that? Oh, we caught it. Amazing. That's limited. They're limited stock. In fact, are they on the verge of selling out, those? They are literally hanging on. I thought he'd thrown it back then for a second. I hadn't seen him throw it. I was kind of like... Are you going to throw it?
I thought he was keeping it.
Thank you. Got it. Right. The dye brush. How many of these are left, Georgina? There are 5 of these to go around. If you have this in your basket, please check it out. It's a 3-in-1 though, which is fabulous. Why have a dye brush when you can have a dye brush that does other stuff?
It's fabulous, isn't it? You've got that dye brush at the top, and then you've got the retractable shovel and the retractable pokey tool.
What would you use the mini shovel for?
So I actually like it to, with my self-adhesive gemstones, you know, to sort of scoop them up and place them on.
Perfect.
It's great for that.
Excellent. $11.99, $17.99 if you want to go for that if you're in the US. Again, limited stock. The craft glue pen is also limited. What sort of glue is in here, Anne-Marie?
So that one is like a white craft glue.
Like a
PVA.
tacky style glue?
It's not quite as tacky as a tacky.
Right, okay. So just a sticky glue?
Just a sticky
But
glue.
not a stay sticky glue?
No.
Not that one we're talking about. There's so many glues.
It's not stay sticky, no.
So like a PVA glue?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's got a fine tip applicator.
Okay, excellent.
So it's great for all your precision bits and
Will it
pieces.
stick other stuff other than paper and card, or are we using this just for paper and card?
Just for paper and card.
Just for paper and
Yeah.
card. Excellent. £1.99 or $2.99 if you want to go on those. Right, sorry Charlotte, but I'm going to have to go over here to put this down. I'm sorry, I am doing me. Muddy Paws is this one. over here. So let me just bring this in. I'm going to quickly whiz you through this again. Remember what you are getting included in here. Then you're going to get all of your different toppers in there. It has been a really super busy collection. Then what you've got.
So cute.
Sorry?
It's so cute.
It is adorable, isn't it? And I love all the printed and foiled cardstocks. I love that one especially. Lots in there for you. So you're going to get all of your toppers. And then what you're also going to get is the inserts too, which are these ones just here. The inserts, what you're saying, don't need to be put just on the inside,
No,
do they?
definitely not. So you've got some like all over patterns there, which you could use as background papers on with your toppers on the front of your cards. But obviously you are getting some double-sided papers in there as well.
Yeah, not often we really see these, is it, in a collection?
We like to mix it up every now and again.
Right.
Change it up for you.
So you're going to get those, and you're going to get the little book as well. Sensational value, under £30, $43.47 is your price on those. We lost the adorable scoreable earlier. I have to tell you now that acetate has also just sold out as well. So if it's in your basket, then get it out. Get it out, because you can't buy it now, I'm afraid. This one here is the last one I'm going to tell you about again. It is the Pyramount that we looked at earlier. Those really lovely innie paws or outie paws toppers,
Yes.
depending on how you want to look at them. Lovely imagery again here. And great also, Marie, that we've got these more masculine ones. People struggle, don't they, with more masculine styles of cards.
And I like that we've got some of the more unusual sports in there. So we've got your classics like your football, your golf, rugby, but we've got like the sort of canal boats. We've got the sailing and the Formula One there. It's just something a little bit different.
Yeah, really, really cool. 1998 or 3058. Well, Anne-Marie, we've come to the end of the road for today. It's been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Will you
It's
come
been
back
fun.
again soon?
Absolutely.
Will you text me immediately as soon as you get the date?
As soon as I get a date, I will text you immediately.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be seeing you soon anyway, end of the month.
You will. Oh, we're going to a concert together, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can we say? He won't be watching, will he?
No.
He won't. Are you sure?
No,
I'm
he
not
won't
going to ruin
watch.
it. Yeah, we're both going to see George Ezra at the Manchester Opera House.
Yeah.
He's doing a small, intimate gig.
Yeah.
It does hold 3,500 people, though, so I'm not sure how small and intimate. Smaller and more intimate than the O2,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
And we're going to be in the stalls. He'll be like just there, be able to
will.
wave at him. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be fun. Have a safe trip back. Thank you
you
so
very
much for joining
much.
us, and we'll see you back here again really soon.
You will, definitely.
Okie doke. Right, we're going to take a quick break whilst we get all reset and ready for some more fabulous crafting. We'll see you on the other side of this.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Make Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set, so you'll never be without one. So get your Pokey Tools while you can, check out our Crafter's Companion website and stock up.
Right, we must get on with the show. We're going to go back to and have another look at the pop-out scenes because, do you know what? I loved Craig's earlier demo so much. I said, please, can we go back to these pop-out scenes because I adore them. I think they're such a fun, exciting set of dies for you because it's all about making the inside of your card as exciting as the outside, which is just amazing. So you've got these ones just here, another style here. Think about using all your pattern papers and getting all of those involved too. Let me take you through the different designs that you have. So you've got this one here, which is your Secret Garden. You've also got the Time to Celebrate. Then you've got Country Village, Into the Woods. So this one here is Party Vibes. You've got Our Home, Enjoy the Bubbles, and you've also got Go Bubbles. Bubbles, Go Camping as well. We're not going to waste time, as Georgina put it. Georgina? Who's Georgina? Georgina. Who's Georgina? Georgina. We're going to get straight into a demonstration with Craig.
Indeed. So what we're going to be doing, let's get my die set out, that'll be first. We're going to go in with the Little Woodland Friends. So we're going to go into the Woods. If you've never heard that song by Taylor Swift, it is
Into the Woods. Oh, it's actually a musical by Stephen Sondheim as well. Into the Woods,
that I don't know, I just know Taylor Swift.
Was remade by Meryl Streep and James Corden not so long ago.
That's really good, but if you go on to, not her latest album, the album before, it's Into the Woods. She's also got a song on there, I can't remember what it's called, but it's about New York. Maybe it's called New York or just called New York, cracking song.
Is it the country album that she released on lockdown?
No, I think it was the one, must have been then the one before then.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Yeah. It's not 22, another cracking album from Taylor Swift though, but no, it's not that one.
I've seen Taylor Swift live, but I must say I'm not a huge fan of hers.
Oh, a couple of years ago, I was in such a dilemma where when she done her world tour.
Was this 2018 when she came here?
Yeah, she came to Scotland for the first time, and she was in Scotland the day that I flew out to New York.
And
Two things I would love.
Did you think you were going to change your flights at one point?
You know, maybe just like went through my mind just for a millisecond, saying, well, I could always go and see her and then jump on a flight. But then I thought, no, New York won.
As it should.
As it should indeed. So what I'm going to do here is, let's go in with our die, and I'm going to come in with our white smooth stamping card. And similar to before, what I would do is I would use one of my nested circle dies. I'll explain that in a moment. So let's chop this one out. And then I'm going to run it through my Gemini. I'm going to pop it through, same plate configuration. So if I run that one in, and then I'm going to do another little bit of colouring using my tri-blends. But this is actually going to be the main topper on the front of the card. We're not actually using it as a pop-out aspect. So it goes to show that, you know, it doesn't have to be a pop-out. You can use it by popping it on the front of a card, and it then becomes your main feature. So what we can then do is if we move all these ones out the way for now, and what I'm then going to do is if I go in with my tri-blends, I've got our cases on just here. So we're going to then cherry pick little sections and we're going to do some colouring. So if I go in with the earth brown, and let's go in with, I've got the muted brown to hand, maybe it's just to the side here because we've got them all over the place. Earth brown, muted brown, where are you? Right. There we go, right, can't find it just now. So let's stick with the earth brown. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the tree trunks to start with. So let's go in with the lighter shade. And you're going to gauge the bottom. And what I mean by that is we do have a slight emboss line along the bottom here. So that gives you the inkling as to where the ground is. So then what I would do, tell you what, let's do that first. Let's go in with our green. And I'm going to colour in the base, and I'm going to go down to that emboss line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a really nice coating of the light tone first. So let's pop that on. So once again, this is light green with the tri-blends. And what I've also done as well, you've maybe noticed a moment ago that I'd said I used our white smooth stamping card. And that's on purpose because you can be using your Nina, and as we always say, Nina is the best to do the blending and shading, but you can get away with using your white smooth stamping card. The reason I'm using this is it's a thicker cardstock, so it's going to be a lot more substantial on the front of our card. So what I'm then going to do is let's go so it's darker along the bottom. And then all that I'm going to do is do my 3-tone blend, but what I'm also doing is blending them out with the 3 tones. Don't worry too much if you go over the line at the bottom, because similar to what we've done in the last demo, we're going to come along and we're going to frame it up, Joe, using our nesting dies, so you're not actually going to see out of the line. And the reason I'm doing this bit first is so that when we do the tree trunk, we know where to finish, because we know the outline of the grass. So I've gone in with dark, let's go in with the mid-tone, and then we'll blend out with the light. Let's bring that in. And I'm not doing that on purpose before anyone asks.
I think you are. You do it on purpose. Who doesn't like it?
Georgina.
Is it Georgina?
Yeah.
I mean, she does a lot of things that we don't like on purpose, so I think it's all right. She annoys us quite a lot, so I think it's okay if she's annoyed from time to time, Craig.
So laying that down, blending the 3 out. So as many of you all already know by now, if not, then alcohol evaporates, so we'll then get a nice blended look. You can continue to add more detail if you want, but I'm going to go in now with the earth brown blend. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the light tone to start with. And that's kind of priming our cardstock. So anyone that is new to us, instead of going direct with the dark, then to the light, dark into the mid-tone, then into the light tone, what we're doing to start with is if we go in with that light tone, we're saturating the cardstock, we're giving it a kind of base for us to then build our depth on top of. So then, although it's a finer area we're colouring, all I'm going to do is go along with a thin line of the dark, really
it's
making
interesting
sure.
You can still get shading even in much tighter spaces.
Oh, you can do, absolutely. You really, really can. Because you're not changing anything, Joe. All that you're doing is you're just taking a little bit more care and, you know, focusing the colour and the shading onto a smaller area. So it doesn't matter whether it's a big area or a small, you're doing exactly the same thing, and that is light, then you're going to go in with the dark, mid, and then light again. And then even then, if you want to, you can still go back in, add a little bit more depth. We can see here. That will evaporate a little bit more. So let's do this one here, and then I can show you the one that I've already done. So let's go in, and this time what I'm going to do is I've got the shade to the left-hand side of the tree trunk. This time we're going to do the same, but with the shade to the right-hand side. And I like to do section by section, so see how I'm not doing the branches just yet? I always take a block, a section at a time. So I'll do the tree trunks, then I'll go into the branches, then into the rabbit, the deer, the grass, etc., etc. So then...
Hello, dear.
Hello, dear.
Lots of love coming in for Anne-Marie. Shadiah says, Rose says, "Really, thank you so much, Anne-Marie, so much fun." Shadiah saying, "Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. See you on the Hunky-dory show next time." Thanks so much, Anne-Marie, says Pammy. Sam saying, "Thank you, Anne-Marie." Lynn says, "Huge thanks to Anne-Marie for all of her fabulous demos and wonderful products. It's been lovely to see her and a joy to watch."
It has for us as well.
Has indeed, isn't it?
So nice. When was the last time you seen her or you worked with her?
Last time I saw her physically in the flesh, we were saying we went for a carvery about 2.5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was a long, long time ago.
A long time ago. Time flies though, doesn't it?
Do love a carvery.
Oh, I do as well. I do. Nice. It's been actually a while since I've had one. Maybe this weekend. Maybe treat myself to this one.
I love going for a carvery on like a Tuesday night. That's what I like. Because you know the carvery chains, they open all week.
Yeah, that's true.
You just go anytime you like.
That's
we
true.
could go right now after this show if you want. I don't think
couldn't
they'll
we?
still be open at 9.
Probably not.
Tomorrow night we could go for a carvery.
Maybe. Maybe we could do, couldn't we?
I might go to the cinema tomorrow night, you know. Fancy coming?
Well, do you know something? I've been saying for a while I want to go to the cinema.
All right, Charlotte. I really want to go see Belfast.
Now, I seen clips of that on Graham Norton the other week. It does
Yeah, the
actually look
Kenneth
quite
Branagh
good.
film. It looks amazing. I don't know. I reckon probably about 7ish. 7 p.m. Oh, Charlotte's at work. She can't come. That's why she's. Craig doesn't want to go and see Belfast. Is the takeaway from this? He's like, maybe not.
That's not. I just said the complete opposite.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. I don't think.
I seen clips of it on Graham
Oh, you
Norton
look
the
at
other
it.
week. And
Well,
it looked
tomorrow
really
night,
good.
Craig, I'm going to go and see it at the cinema. If you want to come along, you're not doing anything. Are you working tomorrow night?
No, we're on
It's
together
me and you
tomorrow
together in the morning, isn't it?
We are
There you go.
indeed.
Maybe we can go on a. If it's called Palentine's, maybe we could have a belated Palentine's night.
We could do.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow is like, what is it, National Singles Day or whatever it
National
is.
Singles Appreciation Day. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, we could do that.
I want
We're
to
both
see.
very fickle. We'll probably have changed our mind by tomorrow.
Probably.
What do you want to see?
Well, I want to go and see Scream,
Oh no.
but I'll stick with Belfast.
Oh no.
No?
Not for me.
No?
Scream or Belfast. I mean, we couldn't be any further. That's why we got on, Craig, because we're so different, you
We're
see.
so different, but it works, Joe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the thing, it works. Yeah. Well, I would do Belfast. Is it,
Is it a long film? I haven't checked how long it is. If it's more than about if it's more than about 2:10, I start to get a bit. Oof.
I get, I think most people call it restless feet. I call it jumpy legs.
Jumpy legs.
Yeah.
You mean restless legs?
Restless legs, but
Jumpy legs.
Jumpy legs, because you know your legs start jumping about.
They do.
Restless.
I get it at night all the time.
Do you?
1 hour 38.
Okay,
Boom.
Boom.
Love that. That's a perfect film length for me.
let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, 98 minutes, Charlotte. Actually, not 95.
Dame
but
Judi
not
Dench,
completely
is
fair.
that the one she's in?
I can tell you who's in it.
Well, you're having a look. What I'll
have
say
a look.
is where I've gone in colour descent, I've taken one of my circle nested dies, so kind of like the distressed edge one, and given myself a border. And then what I've done is I've taken a plain edge one, the same aperture of the design, and then I've gone in for the next one down, so we're framing it, that you can see here. So what I'm going to do is, using my tacky glue, we're going to assemble that. Now for this background, all that I used was our teal and verdant green, and I created an ombre wash and done that faux bleaching. So that's how I've done that, watercolour card. But then we can then pop this one on.
It does have Judi Dench in it, yes. Judi
I thought
Dench
it
and
was.
Jamie Dornan,
Yes.
and also has the director in it as well. What's his name?
Yeah.
It's all about his life. It's semi-autobiographical, apparently.
Yeah, 'cause
Kenneth Branagh, that's it, sorry.
Yeah, because him and Judi Dench, they were both on,
Busy mates, aren't they?
yeah, they're busy mates. They were both on Graham Norton. Actually, I think Jamie Dornan was as well.
Yes, I like Jamie Dornan.
Bet you do. I can't say that I've seen
Have you
any
not seen
of
him
his
in The
films.
Fall? He's very good in that, the
No, I've
BBC
not.
crime drama.
Nope.
Set in Northern Ireland. Very, very
No,
good.
I've not seen any of that.
Right, well, I'll check times. I'll let you know in the morning when I come in.
Yeah, do that.
Brilliant.
Jane Judi Dench, I've seen a lot of her films. Great actress.
Have you seen Cats, the film, the new one?
No, it's...
It's meant to be horrendously bad, and I've never even seen it. Have you seen it, Charlotte? Was it really bad? Really, really bad. So I love the film. What's a carvery, Christine Mahoney would like to know. Would you like to tell people what a carvery is, Craig?
A really over-the-top, fancy Sunday dinner.
Yeah. But these, no, probably don't know what a Sunday dinner is. Of
course they do.
Roasted meats,
Roast.
roasted potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, which you guys call popovers, I think is what you call them. But like, rather than going to a restaurant and just having it, normally you queue up, don't you, and you get served by a man wearing a chef's hat who carves his meat in front of you.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Have I? Of course we've been to a Toby carvery shop. Have you never been?
I've not. They are... I'm not saying they don't exist in Scotland, but they're not easily accessible
they're
in
10
Scotland.
a penny round here.
I pass one just near the Metro Centre when I'm there.
Metro.
Metro Centre.
The Metro Centre.
Metro.
See, I might need to go to the Metro. I need to do that one evening whilst I'm here as well. Anyway, enough about my plans for the week. The mum in Belfast is the girl from Outlander, is what Linny has let us know. Ginny Jones. Linny Jones. Have you seen it, Linny? Did you like it? Is Charlotte stalking you still, Joe? Yes, she is, Gilmore. Honestly, I only said I wanted to go to the cinema. And she's like, when? What time are you going? Where are you going? What are you seeing? Which screen number are you in? What seat are you in? If you sit too long, the brain goes numb.
Oh, I don't need to sit long for my brain to go numb.
I don't know if I can say that, Pammy. I'm not sure that's a swear word or not, so I'm not going to say it.
What is it?
Well, Social have sent it through, so I guess I could...
What is it?
No, I'm not going to say
Come
it.
and
Just in
whisper
case
it
it's
in
not.
my ear.
Charlotte is in a very, very sort of aggressive but mischievous mood, isn't she?
You can say that.
Is that Heine's not a swear word, no?
No, it's bum.
Oh, it means bum, okay. Just
Heine,
checking.
yeah.
Pammy says restless Heine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, see, it's not my bum that goes restless, it's my legs.
What do you call it again? Jumpy legs?
Jumpy legs. Yeah. Because that's, what it is, your legs get jumpy. Be interested to know if I'm the only one that calls it that.
Jamie Dornan was brilliant in his latest TV drama, The Tourist. We were talking about this earlier today. I said I watched the first one, Lynn, and couldn't really get going with it.
No, I've not watched it.
Susie says it's not a swear word. I'd never set you up to say a swear word on air, my dear. I know you wouldn't, Susie, but just, sometimes. I feel like, they sometimes get through, filter through. Never with you, of course, Susie. The other ones. Very busy on this collection. Miraculously, Craig.
Not
We're having a
surprised.
very, very busy show.
I'm not surprised. It is a fun collection. It's nice. I think because there's so much scope to it. So yes, the initial concept of it is for the pop-outs, but then come along with your pattern papers or come along with your inky backgrounds, which all I done there was I stamped out one of the little stars that come within the stamp set, and I've gone in with the citrus green blend of the tri-blend, and I went in with the lightest tone. And you're not going to get a strong yellowy green, but it's enough for you to see that you've got some little stars there. So then what I'm going to do is let's go into there, and I'll tell you what I am going to do, just to make it a little bit even. Let's stamp another star. So even although this is on our water reactive, I'm stamping with alcohol because I am colouring in with an alcohol pen. So let's do a star there, and then let's also do a star. Let's go round about there. Let's colour that in again into here. So always do that. It's a nice little tip for you. Have a look, and before you press down to your background, have a look where you've popped little stamped impressions and see if you need to add any. So we've got that, we've got the skyline in the back. What I've already done is die cut, or stamped and die cut and coloured these little acorns. And we've got the little moon as well. So let's go in. If you manage to get a hold of Anne-Marie's circle foam pads, they would be good for these ones. But let's go in, and I think I'm going to have to chop this one down a little bit. And we're starting to create our own scene, which you can do. You can do that with them. I think sometimes people forget when it comes to stamps, do your masking techniques, you know, whether it is with your drawing gum or it might be with your masking sheets, and then it's amazing the effects that you can get. So let's pop that one there. And then what I've already done as well, within the set, you've got You Are My Sun, Moon and Stars. Let's create a little bit of shape to it. And I'm going to add a little foam pad square.
Loads of people loving this creation, Craig.
Thank you, guys.
Christine Mahoney says, geez, Craig, that's one awesome looking card.
It's just something completely different that you wouldn't necessarily expect from the pop out. So let's press that in. And then to finish off, I do have some teal pearls or teal gems. And you know what I'm like. Do you know what would also be good with the gems is, you know how I always go in with tiny little dots of glue. If you've got that Hunky-dory glue pen, which I do have one, this one here, that's a good one to use as well because you've got that fine.
What does the end look like on that?
So it's just a very, very fine applicator
right
at the end there. So that would be really good to pop the glue on for your gems. And for anyone that is new, because I'm always conscious of the fact, certainly over the last couple of weeks, we've got lots and lots of new viewers at Crafters TV. And the reason being, I pop the glue underneath, is it does not matter how incredible quality that gems are. Even if they're self-adhesive on the back, there is times and occasions where they may drop off, Joe. You know, it's the heat of the living room or the room that they're situated in that gems can pop off. So I always add some tacky glue to the base. That's then going to enable it to stay in place. So it doesn't matter if it gets bashed around or the living room gets too hot or wherever you keep your cards, it's not going to fall off. You know that they're going to be nice and sturdy, and they're adding that bling to your card.
Fabulous. Absolutely love them.
Completely different compared to a pop-out.
Really, really fantastic. Let me take you back through then exactly what you are going to get in here. So you've got the Secret Garden. You'll also get Time to Celebrate, Country Village, Into the Woods, Party Vibes, Our Home, Enjoy the Bubbles, and go camping there as well. Right, we're going to take a quick break, give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. Whilst you do that, here's some of the fun stuff we get up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back. Pleasure to have your company. Right, we are going to move on, and we are going to have a little look at these shadow alphabets. These are amazing because you've got 2 different stamps and a die set working together to give you this really amazing finish, look and feel. So you've got thank you so very much. And what you'll see here is this element is die cut, but when we have the stamped element that goes with it, you've got blessed. That's how I feel to be working with Charlotte and Georgina today. To the most wonderful news, which is that one there. Thinking of you, you're a true friend, and also happy birthday. Don't tell anyone, but I've broken that board. Don't let anyone know. 46.76 or 53.82 is your price on these, saving you over £30 or $35. I know Craig is desperate to share with us a demonstration on these, but before we do that, I do believe we're going to do card of the show. Is that right, Craig?
I believe we are indeed, yeah. So let's do it. So we've got 4 to choose from. Sorry? Oh, you're cutting out there, Georgina, sorry.
Yeah, I can't hear you either, George.
So... Oh,
Anne-Marie's
Anne-Marie's
makes.
taking her
I think
stuff,
she's
isn't
taking
she?
her makes home with her,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Snooze, you lose, Anne-Marie.
Well, that's it. Yeah, it means I'm going to win then. Here we
That
go.
it? That's us done? 1, 2, 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3 or 4? No, that was correct, Joe. Don't correct
Yeah,
yourself.
no, don't worry. You're absolutely spot
I didn't
on.
think I could count them for a second.
So there we go. Number 1, then number 2, number 3, number 4.
1, 2, 3 or 4. I think it's easy to see which is going to be the winner there. But get your votes in. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion. If you're over on YouTube, do let me know. Right, Craig, then. Shadow Sentiments, I believe, is what we're going to finish the show on. Is that right?
We are indeed. So let's do that. We're going to have a look at the wonderful stamp set. And this time we will use the large stamping platform. Not because we're going to use the corner, the 90 degree, but because what I'm going to do is stamp it out a few times. And that's going to give us a strong impression. So if we go with wonderful here. And I'm going to use our grasshopper, and then I'm also going to be using our green topaz. Is it grass? Yes, it is grasshopper. I think I originally used spring meadow, but we'll go with grasshopper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the lightest tone first. So we're going to go with this full backdrop, and then position that onto our white smooth stamping card. As I said before, you do have that 90 degree angle if you want to line it up, but I'm not going to. I don't feel the need when it comes to these ones. They're quite simple to line up. So I'm going to go in with the grasshopper, and then with using our large stamping platform, if I go in once, and to get real depth of colour, what I'm going to do, once I've pressed it in, we can then come back and then reapply the ink, and you can do that 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, depends on how impactful you want the ink to be. So let's press this one in, and this is what I couldn't do earlier on with my 6x6 platform, because there's no way I would get this bang on in the right place every single time. So I'll do it one last time with the grasshopper. So then press that in. So we're going to press that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to line up with our next one. Here we go. So now that we've got our full back, now that just really is bold, and that's what we want. So what I'm then going to do, let's take this one off, and then I'm going to bring the next one. So if I bring this one in, and then I'm going to place that over the top. So it's easier to do it this way for sure, I think anyway. So all that I'm doing, the outline of this stamp matches absolutely perfectly with the impression underneath. So therefore, it's exactly where I need it to be. Come in with my stamping platform pressed. That means then that it's exactly where it needs to be on the platform. Let's come in with a green topaz, and I will stamp it at least twice, maybe a third time. And then this is really going to show the depth when it comes to the sentiment.
Demo of the show is number 4. Craig, number 4.
Oh, the last
please.
one. The shaped pop.
So this is yours. Is this yours or is this Anne-Marie's?
So that one's mine.
That was yours.
That one must
That
be
one's
Anne-Marie's.
Anne-Marie's. Oh, was it the last one you did?
Yes, yeah, very last one. And then there we go. So even then, with one impression, that's it. With one impression, you get that faint 3D effect, but then come along and just add a couple more. And we're going to come along, press that in, and then you can see it's getting that even more 3D. But then let's do it once more. I know I'm using the green topaz. You could go even stronger with something like the pine tree if you wanted to. But it's a nice contrast with the two colours. So come in, press down, get that all into place, remove it out the way, and then there we go. I just think they're so cool. I think they're so cool. There's no way that I could even attempt to do that with any writing or writing material, nothing like that. It's all done for us. And then keeping it very, very simple, I've gone around with one of my stencils that we've got here. So I'm not sure if the stencils are on the show or if it's tomorrow's show that I've got them on, but I've gone in round the edges here. It's kind of like one of our mandala stencils.
Can I just interrupt you for a second
Of
there,
course you
Craig, just to get the card of the show vote underway. So, card of the day vote even. So you can go for number 1, which is Anne-Marie's from this morning's show. Number 2, which is Craig's from launch day, or 3, which is Craig's from Monday Makers. 1, 2, or 3. Get your votes in.
Who won last week? I'm trying to see. Was it John that won? Was it?
It was Debbie that won yesterday
What won?
with her craft along. Did she get a star? Yeah, she did.
What Debbie?
Debbie IE.
Or Debbie IE?
Debbie Lefish. Lepesh.
Lefish. Try to think. Oh, I remember what her craft along was now.
Isn't Pesh Italian?
Yeah.
What is
that
it in
Joe Pesh?
Joe Pesci? I don't know.
Yeah.
What is fish in French? Sorry? Poisson.
Croissant.
Pousson. I thought that was a small chicken.
So did I. A poisson.
Pousson, chicken. A poussin is a small chicken, I believe. Let's.
Have you ever, you've been a chef, Joe, have you ever cooked
Poussin,
a bird and a
yeah.
bird and a bird?
Sorry?
Have you ever cooked a bird and a bird and a bird?
No.
Have you never done that?
A 5-bird roast.
3-bird roast.
3-bird roast. No, I haven't. It's a very strange question to just sort of come out with there, Craig.
No, because you were on about, like, poop, whatever you were talking about there.
Sorry?
Chicken and
Poussin.
poussin, and
Yeah.
because that's what you would put in.
Yeah, and the little
Yeah,
one would be a
poussin.
poussin, wouldn't it?
A chicken,
And then a turkey
and is that a turkey?
or something else.
Or
a big
something,
one.
yeah, something like that anyway. So
Georgina's
that's the
got a funny
reason I
story
was asking.
she'd like to share with us, apparently. Oh, sorry, not appropriate for talkback. Okay. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Craig. I thought Georgina was going to tell us a hilarious story there, but she She's decided not
She
to.
decided not to.
She's decided it's inappropriate.
So all I'm doing now is layering up. I've taken one of these, kind of like the pastel greens, from our texture cardstock. I can't remember the colours I used with these ones either. I want to say it was Spring
Straw
Meadow. No,
Honey pot?
nope, Spring Meadow, and maybe it was a bit of green topaz. I should really write my notes down.
It's a wonderful card.
Really bright anyway, really bright. And that was my intention.
Oh, Susie's powers went out.
Oh no.
Social media superstar Susie Colleen's going to log back in to do demo of the day. What a time for it to go down during demo of the day.
No. Of all the
Oh,
moments.
Susie, I hope the power comes back on soon. You guys, power cuts seem to be quite a thing over in the US. They seem to happen a lot more
do.
often than they do over here. Very rare. I've not had a power cut in the 2 years, the year and a half that I've lived in my new apartment. I think only once in the last few years of living in the north I've had a power cut.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had one. I think I've only ever had one since moving here. Actually, do you know when there was one? There was one when I went home for Christmas.
There was also quite a big one, wasn't there, when we had all the storms recently
That's
up here in
right,
the northeast, and
yeah.
loads of people without power for ages.
That's
Normally we
right.
only have them because of storms, to be fair, don't we?
Yeah, because I was at home at one point when the power went out. So obviously with me not being home and no one about, it was like if the fridge freezer and that. But thankfully, it wasn't off, mine anyway, it wasn't off for too long. So the food wasn't ruined. But going back to this one, what I've done using the slightly darker shade of the textured green, I've gone and die cut the word wonderful, because you get the die included. Pop that on, added some little gems, and the most and news are both stamps that come in, layered them up. So you've got a little 5x7 card, the most wonderful news. You could do that in pink for a baby boy, baby girl, or you could do your blue for a baby boy, or of course you can mix and match if you wanted to. But a really nice card for many different occasions.
Colleen, don't panic, Colleen is in the building. She is going back through the votes. She is going to get them counted, verified, independently verified, and we'll get them across to you soon. Let me take you back through the different designs you're getting in here. So you're going to get thank you so very much. You will also get blessed to have you in my life. You will then get these ones here, to the most wonderful news. This one here is thinking of you. Then you also have you're a true friend. And you also have happy birthday as well in there too, which is excellent. Right, you want to snap those up? 46.76, 53.82 is your price on those. The other thing that's been very busy in this show is this, the Enchanted Dreams Collection. It is a whopper of a collection, this one. Let me take you back through everything you're going to get in here. Let me first take you through these elements just here, because these are just too fabulous. So, brand new elements within here. These were not available when we launched these. The chunky glitter and also the gilding flakes. These are two brand new items, so these have been included for the first time. You've also got the stamens in here and the flower forming foam, so they are both included in this particular collection. Then what we have is your 12x12. Now you're going to get the 12x12 and the 6x6. I love it because it's like all the things that we love. So a really lovely colour palette. You've got unicorns, rainbows in here, just a bit of everything in there. Lots of florals, which are brilliant. You get that in the 12x12 and you get that in the 6x6 as well. Georgina would like you to know that she likes the hot air balloon. Spellbinding Borders is the next one that we have just here. This is fantastic because you get 3 separate ones here and 2 different edges. So you can really play around with how you put these together, which is brilliant. This one here is your decorative unicorn. You get the die and the stamp within there as well. What a very pointy horn this unicorn has, Craig. It's very spiky, isn't it? You've got mystical frames, another brilliant one as well, with loads of different ways of using those. Craig showed us how to put those together during this show. I am shook of Craig, but number 2 is the winner of the card of the show. I'll show you that in just a second. Botanical blooms, we have got beautiful blooms, and botanical blooms. Then you've got mystical unicorn. This one here is up, up and away. We've got enchanted fairy, your whimsical textures in here, magical sentiments, and then we've got some stencils for you, abstract splash, mystical damask, and decorative script 2, and a 3D embossing folder in there for you as well. Number 2, Craig, I'm surprised. I thought a 3 was going to pinch it today, but number 2 is this one. This was your fave, Charlotte, was it? Oh, do you think it was better than number 3?
Oh,
there you
Charlotte.
are. Number 3. Number 2 even is the card of the day. I'll put it up on the shelf. I'll make sure we put your name on that, Craig, before we pop it up there. Right. Let me remind you of some of the Hunky-dory products that you've seen on the shows today. There's been loads and loads of different ones for you. So here is your Paramount Topper collection there, as you can see, at $19.98 or $30.58 is your price on that one. We have also got the Miri card specials, iridescent rainbow with 30 sheets there. That's $11.99 or $17.99 if you want to get your hands on that one. Then we also have this, it is your Duo Design paper pad, $9.99 or $14.49. Both of these are limited stock. You've got soft marble and damask, or you can go for the other one, which is your melodies and handwritten scripts. 2 different options there. We'll show you. There we are. $9.99, $14.49. We had muddy paws for you as well. Inserts, papers, little book in there too. Brilliant price, under £30 or $43.47. Your price here on this one. Next one, we've got Perfect Days. As you design a decollage, ultimate collection, card inserts and little book in there as well. Craig, we are back together, aren't we, tomorrow? We've got 5 hours to go. It's just you and me in the studio tomorrow. Just you and I, Craig, for 5 hours.
What could possibly go wrong?
What trouble could we get ourselves into?
We're just, do you know what? We're just going to craft.
We are.
Well,
you are.
Well, I am.
Maybe you could get me doing some crafting.
I think we should. I
What do
think
you
we
think?
should get you across. You know, you can do a bit of crafting with me, but we're going to do some crafting. We're going to do some chatting as well.
We're going to do a lot of that. You can join us for all of that
We
from
might even
8
do a
a.m.
bit of creating.
We might even do some creating as well. You can join us for all of that from 8 a.m. tomorrow here in the UK. That's 3 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, or midnight. Maybe you've been to the pub and you want to come in and craft with us.
Maybe you're one of those lucky ones. Yep.
Been out for the pub. Should we go to the pub now?
Ooh.
I can't. Got to drive home afterwards.
Gin and lemonade.
Oh, God, I'd love a pint. Right, obviously drink responsibly, don't spill it. We are off. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another fabulous day of crafting. Enjoy your evening if you are here in the UK and Europe. If you're across in the US, enjoy what is left of the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Toodles.